What's going on, people? Troops TV back again. Back our blood clot again, you understand? Episode 397 of Back Again. You don't know the vibes, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot thing. You know what I'm saying? Big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Big up the mods them, my brothers. Big up the man them as well, blood. Whole gang there. You understand? Looks like Lewis has a new camera, blood. You get me? Flawless there as well. Monts as always. You get me? Let me check in on the G's then, blood. You get me? Who's that shit going off, blood? Flawless shit is going off in your world right now. You understand? Transfer season, and somehow your dusty club are active.
No, surprising in regards to, sorry, I was just sharing out the Instagram post that you put. That's why it took me a minute. Yeah, a lot of myths got dispelled already very quickly in this summer window in regards to Manchester United. As bad as we are, people want to fabricate things. Why, I don't know. Manchester United being absolutely awful and having our worst ever season and worst ever manager and all these terrible players isn't enough. So yeah, we'll discuss it. But obviously we was broke and the Manchester United pool was over and nobody wanted us. These are all the things, you know what I'm saying, that was said. All of these things were said by multiple people across in the content creator space. Multiple people. Oh yeah, we'll get to Troops. You know Troops said that. But I'm glad Troops said it because every time Troops says some nonsense about Manchester United, it goes the opposite. So I need him to keep talking. That's what it is. I need him to keep talking. Every time he says some rubbish about Manchester United, it happens. And this has been going on from the start of the season all the way up until now. So, yeah, like it is, man. A lot of people are silent about it. Obviously, Troops will speak up. A lot of people who were talking are silent. Manchester United had no money. We were broke. No pull whatsoever. Having no Champions League was the end of the world for us. That's what it was. Player rejected 3 Champions League clubs and said he wants us. But, hey, we move. But I'm good, though.
On a hype, yeah? Say no more.
Even no hype, I just stated facts. That's what happened. Did a player not reject 3 clubs who are offering him Champions League football and say he prefer a move to Manchester United? Did that not happen? Or am I mistaken? Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Say no more.
Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Say no more.
I was like, ain't no hype thing. Yeah, see, there's no correction. That's just what happened.
Lewis, it's going off over there as well, blood. You get me? The lap announced number 9 shirt, and man are running down Kudus.
You're on mute.
Yeah, just clocked. Yeah, it's all going off with us. I didn't even expect the Kudus link and all of that. But yeah, big up everyone. We'll get into it anyway. And yeah, Troops, we had a good run, mate. Fly high. I hope the best for you in your career. Big up for the final goal. You left the best way you could. God bless you, mate. God bless you. Hit the likes.
Months. Still waiting on Vert's blood, but after the Germany game, he said that he's ready. Well, he's done it.
For a new change, ready for a change, innit? Yeah, no, works is done, man. Works is done. Happy flow day. You know what I'm saying? Happy flow day and that. So you already know what it is. I ain't really got too much to say. Just obviously that Cherki cameo, man.
Oh yeah, I picked the wrong game to swerve. Fuck it.
Oh, that Cherki cameo, man. Real jugger. Ugh. See football. Pep, if you dare, fam. Pep, if you dare, blood. Yeah? Let that boy cook. Because Pep, if you flipping dare, Pep, if you Pep Guardiola that player, blood.
You do money.
I swear to you, bro. I will not forgive you for this. Yeah, I can't forgive you for that one. Brother, let that boy cook in it. Let that boy cook. Because, yeah, But yeah, anyway, but that Cherki comp wasn't a shock to me. He's been doing that all year, man. So what a player. And yeah, Yamal, all of them, man, Bamford, man. I don't know what it is about Nico Williams, but the way when he puts on that Spain shirt, man gets the dirtiest stat boost, bro. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But yeah, no, man, I'm all right, man. I'm blessed, man. I had a feeling no one was gonna sit there and let us take over the transfer window. So it's nice to see everyone else, you know, kind of pulling their weight. Well, not quite everyone, but yeah, you know what I mean. Smash the like button, though.
We got OG Queens. Man, like Andy in the chat. There's big up bum panel. I got word. Lewis knows, but last night Dana Paula was interviewed at some album release party in Mexico City and was asked about Club World Cup final performance and said, maybe I'll do it. Shake my head, Barca.
Don't worry, you'll be there in 4 years, mate. Big up, man. We'll see you there.
She wouldn't be shooting me. Looks like she's going to be in your ends, OG blood. You better chat to your teammate, you know what I'm saying? Big up Seka. Big up Seka, blood. Says, large at the panel, troops, your club is finished, Ross. Showing no intent, unlike other clubs. Even Man U making moves. Say goodbye to top 4 for the coming years. Name one bad man player you looking at. Joking.
Rodrygo.
We're looking at Kepa, mate. European champion.
Was just going to say his left winger, blood. You get me? We're looking at your left winger, blood. You understand?
Rodrygo's their priority target.
You know what I mean? Be careful, rude boy. Yeah, let's see me pull up with that same energy end of the transfer window.
Lewis tried to do the Bob thing and he did.
I just clocked who he meant. I was like, what do you mean my left winger? Then I saw Hala Madrid. I was like, that's fair enough.
Nah, we ain't getting. Nah, we don't need yours, blood. You get me? Big up Nathaniel. Says big up Troops for being one of the few normal Arsenal fans out there. Side note, Kepa to Arsenal. Who says no?
Run it. Yo, I need my money. It's about time we got something back for that twat.
Big up Dots. Went to the club last night and got into 2 fights. One over a gal and one for the fun. Cause why not? Maybe I'm the problem when I'm drunk. We go again soon. Yo, Dots, take your blood clot time. You understand? Yeah, my man saying, man don't fight over gal. Yeah, that's the first thing, blood. You know what I'm saying? Second one, if you want to have fights for fun, I'll get you on Misfits, blood. I'll be your agent. Little 20%, you know them way there. Let's talk, blood. You get me? Let's talk, blood.
Yeah, don't be out here fighting in clubs, man.
Yeah, I'm saying.
There, no, it's you putting yourself in a necessary harm's way for no reason whatsoever.
Over some cheeks, even over some cheeks.
And you yell often, like Troop said, man. Go to Misfits. I don't know, start boxing or the MMA fighting or something.
Big up my brother Skies every time. Fiend. Hey, if you had to be in the WrestleMania stream, I swear now, blood. Shout out the panel. Troops, always love my bro. Hashtag bring me Yokerez. Hashtag bring me Rodrygo. Separately, 1, 2, 3 out soon. If you know, you know. Yo. Hear me? You lot will see when 1, 2, 3 lands. You understand? Mad thing on the way, blood. Big up my brother Skies as always, blood. Big up my dog Rex. Big up everyone. Come on, big up your damn self, Rex, every time.
Big up, bro.
Big up man like C. To think Arsenal's first signing could be Kepa for 5 mil is hilarious. Thank you, Troops. We'll talk, blood, you get me.
Big up Berta, man.
Big up OG Queens again. Good that Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United not in the Club World Cup. Hold it. We getting Glock 9. He's scared of me next year. Bums. I'm fuming. No Club World Cup for me. Lewis Ski Mask.
I think I've lost the ski mask as well. It's been so long.
Hopefully we see it during the Club World Cup, blood. Big up Dots again. My dog. First fight, not my fault. She moved to me. Her man got mad. Self-defense. I hear it still.
Dot, did you know she had a man, Dots? Did you, when she moved to you, did you know she had a man who was in the club? That's what I want to know.
Nah, because she moved, so he never had his eye on her. You know what I mean? She had his eye on him.
You know,
So.
with Dots, for some reason, I'm thinking Dots knew. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, fuck it anyway. Just because of the second part, he's like,
I was going to say because of the second part, innit?
Yeah, because of the second part, and the girl was probably nice as well. So it's probably both. I could be wrong though.
Man said both were to heady one, you get me? Let's keep slapping them likes though, chat. You get me? We nearly got 1K inside, only 141 likes. You lot are moving mad, blood. You get me? Let's get up to 500 ASAP, blood. You know what I'm saying? Nations League games. Monts touched on it. Pause. Lamine Yamal, blood. We had Lamine Yamal versus Usman. You could have had Lamine versus Doué. You could have had Lamine versus Mbappe. It was, I mean, all three of them couldn't even compete against one Lamine Yamal, blood. You get me? In the watch along, we were saying that, yo, this guy could get more Ballon d'Ors than Messi and Ronaldo, blood. You get me? He could lick 10 if he stays injury free, and then he keeps the consistency and he keeps, you understand, his trajectory keeps going as it looks like it's supposed to go. This kid is beyond generational, blood. You get me? It's every time there's a big stage, he has an imprint, blood. You get me? He leaves his print on the game. You understand? Even in the semi-final against Inter, blood, Yamal done his thing. He got let down. You understand? He stood up, blood. You get me? And was on the front line. He done his job. Yesterday, he absolutely dominated that French backline, blood. You understand? Dembele, Ballon d'Or Dembele. I know Flawless was there, probably loving life at that performance, blood. You get me? Dembele was absolutely shocking. You understand?
Why would
Dembele wasn't shocking? That's a stretch.
Wait,
Dembele was shocking, blood. I'm talking about. I don't care about the whole 5-4 thing. I'm talking up to 4-0 before Spain took their foot off the gas. Dembele weren't doing nothing, blood. Dembele weren't doing a damn thing, blood. Is that the Cucurella thing, Lewis?
No,
Chelsea.
It's all the trophies.
Cucurella locked him, bro. I don't hear this, blood. Yeah, Doué missing. Mbappe, he needs to go back to the left, blood, because he ain't looking like Mbappe, blood. You understand? Like, numbers are still there, but that's because he's down the middle, isn't it? You get me? It was a stink fest, bro. An absolute stink fest, blood. You understand? Man that cooked, yeah, was Cherki. Yeah, he cooked, blood. Dembele didn't do a damn thing, blood. The changes off the bench, they were the players putting in work. At least say another one. Ghost. A man that I rate highly, blood. You understand? Yesterday was the time to prove yourselves, blood. You get me? And Yamal, Nico Williams, a man that I don't rate, blood, but he come like fucking Harry Maguire when he puts on that Spain top, blood. He just forms it. He just spawns. You understand? And he starts doing up some absolute madness, bro. You get me? Mikel Merino, better finisher than Kai Havertz, blood. You understand? Better finisher. That ball from Zubamendi, that one pop, boom. Yeah? Absolutely outstanding, blood. You understand? Man can't be coming. What?
Which one?
The ball that he played straight to Merino that took it out of the flipping thing, and then Merino's played the 1-2.
Oh yeah, the one before, the pass before the
one that he plays to, and then it allowed Merino
he played a few of those. He played a few.
You understand? The Arsenal link up is looking, you know what I mean? Because you know Merino ain't gonna go nowhere, blood. You understand?
That assist though from Ozayabow.
Yeah, the flick back.
The flick to brother, that flick was nasty. Even Pedri though,
Pedri was just dominating the midfield.
That dink. Oh
yeah, the flick. Even the flick. You see the? Did you see the thing when they tried to flick and he just went flick bang?
Alright, bro. I can't lie. Yeah, there was so much talent on show that game. I'll be real. Elise disappointed me in it. Elise was shocking in my opinion. I disagree with the Dembele shouts. I think Dembele was actually the one that was penetrating the most. I just think their keeper. Like, even though the game finished 5-4 and it was 4-0 at one point, I think France had a lot of opportunities. Like, they did not have their shooting boots on. Like, I think Cucurella did have a good game versus Dembele, but Dembele was getting the ball and playing it into that danger area time and time again. But it weren't being Mbappe's touch was baggy. You know, it was I think I don't think
Kanate was
Dembele
looking
was
sus as well, blood. Lenglet looked more sus, but Kanate weren't looking. You know what I mean? Like looking like he's missing Van
yeah,
Dijk and
Kanate and
missing Saliba. You get me?
Langley, yeah. But yeah, that's not surprising for me. But yeah,
But
no,
you
I'm
know
just saying. I think Dembele saying he done nothing all game is crazy. It's crazy. Dembele done multiple things that game. He even hit the post. He played multiple passes. He sat Cucurella down one of the times as well. But the end product for France was just shocking, bro. It was shocking by everyone. I don't know where the shooting.
Bro,
booth.
why is Rabiot still in that team? Like, what does he have on?
Deschamps are idiot.
What does he have on there? Like, Chouameni is sitting on the blood clot bench, dog. You understand? You have Cherki. Like, obviously, Cherki don't play in that role, but you understand? You have players where you can move it around to get him out.
Yeah,
you get me. Like, Guendouzi's on the bench, bro. Like, I was told Camavinga's injured, but even if Camavinga was there, he'd probably be at left back.
Yeah, he played Rabiot. I don't know why he plays. Why he persists with Rabiot. I don't get it. Nah, it seems like I missed one for the ages. I missed the game because I was actually playing football myself, so I missed it. But yeah, I went happy about Dembele quote unquote having a poor performance. I have no issue with that. Just when it's your boy Griezmann troops, that's it.
No. You said the same thing about Dembele. You spoke of them in the same light. You spoke about them in the same light.
You put them in the same bracket.
But Dembele this season, quality. Shut me up this season.
No, it's not been
that affect his. Once you saw the game, would that affect his Ballon d'Or charge?
Did the business Dembele this season? I said enough. I've said this season. Hey, give him his plaudits, 100%.
I think a Nations League game affecting the Ballon d'Or charge. I think that's a bit too much, man. I think
that Migan guy was dead as well.
Huh?
Lewis better not go for that Migan guy. Well, I
think Deschamps might be a dinosaur though, because France been sus going forward ever since Giroud's not been in the team, man. Like, so it's like that's nothing different. Like, to be fair, they linked up at certain times, okay. And Simon, is it Unai Simon? He's all right, you know. Obviously, I wasn't familiar, bro. I don't know if I wasn't really familiar like that. Like, I just thought he was a decent keeper. Like, he's all right still. He outshone Light Mike, you know what I'm saying? And Light Mike, obviously, for me, I think he's a ridiculously good keeper. But
I don't think you want to be like that, Mike, blood. You get me? Not of that performance.
Yeah, bro, that wasn't the Light Mike that we saw, especially for Yamal's second goal. I looked at that and thought, bro,
it was a toe. It was a toe pump, blood.
Yeah, but he was brother. He was almost on the other side of the other post, bro. See, his positioning was mad. Like, I'm pretty sure Unai Simon he was in a position where Samu had a shot and he saves it with his feet. That's all because he was positioned in the right place. All he has to do is save it with his feet. Like, that's a standard save. He should have saved that. And remember, but at that point, that makes it 5-1. Remember, France made it 5-4, and that was evident as to the amount of chances that France were actually creating. You know what I'm saying? France missed too many chances that game, and Spain were just, again, all over the pitch. Just too many ballers, bro. Just too many ballers. Even the man off the bench. But even France, like as I said, you see Ryan Cherki, blood. That guy is a freak. He's a freak. He looked at Yamal's thing and said, "You look, give me 20 minutes. Give me 20 minutes. Like couple touches of the first couple of touches. Let me get warm. And the man just flipped the ball up and went zing. He recreated. You lot have seen that thing where he's taking the shooting
all over the socials. Yeah,
brother, he recreated it. He scored that goal. He just flicked it and nah, fam. He's a freak. He's a freak. A man are telling me about French League this. Brother, he's on bro. Hey, real jugador, fam. We're getting football back. I can't tell you how this guy. I promise you, all year I've been trying to tell the people this guy is special. Yeah. And now the world is seeing it. The world is seeing it. Please. For the life of me, Pep Guardiola, if you fuck this up, I swear to you, bro. Like, man are saying, stop glazing, stop. Brother, I'm a football fan as well, you know. Understand quality when we see it, bro. Understand quality when you see it. I'm talking, he don't even run. He don't run. He's tubby. He don't move. What the fuck you talk? Did he need to move? Did he need to move to play them ball splitting passes? Give and go. Give this guy runners, and it's long. It's long for anyone. It's absolutely long for anyone. He's a freak. He's a flipping freak. And Wirtz is a freak as well. But right now we're talking about France. and Spain. So let's just talk about Cherki, because when you come on, bro, he was on the pitch for 25 minutes. And he was involved in 4 goals.
Yeah, that's crazy still. Yeah.
He's involved
Bro,
in 4
if
goals.
he starts, they might win.
Even if you come on at half time.
Yeah, because it was only 1-0 at half time.
Bro, he should half time. France could even win that game, bro. France could even win that game. I can't lie. He's ridiculous. And for me, it's the nonchalance of it all. Drifting into positions. Like kind of like how Ozil was kind of just.
I was gonna say it's Ozil-esque.
Yeah, but Ozil has 1 foot. This guy has 2 feet.
Yeah, he's got 2 feet.
This guy has 2 feet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
Ozil only needed that 1 left foot though.
Yeah, no, bro. Again, when you can use any part of your foot, you only need 1 foot in it. But the fact that he's got both feet, the Velcro step he's got is nasty. I want to see technical plus on FIFA 26, blood. Yeah, I want to see technical plus gold. I want to see that shit gold. Yeah, 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot, technical plus. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Yeah, don't disrespect my guy. Don't disrespect him. People think, because I'm signing. You see this whole Wirtz versus Cherki discourse on the timeline. I don't partake in that, I don't partake in that. Enjoy them both. I don't partake in that. Cherki, you people know what it is, innit? That's my favorite ball outside of Europe, innit? Outside of Liverpool. And I'm just glad the world is seeing it. You know what I'm saying? And even Marino, your boy, that finish was nasty,
Bro, he's a better finisher than
nasty,
Havertz,
bro.
blood. Like that
that was with his right, no? Was that right foot?
That was his right foot, and
yeah, nasty. Half
it was just it just had blood. He just has so much instinct around the box, blood. Like in and around the box, like he just comes to life. It's crazy, bro. Like even the 1-2 he played with that Ozazabi guy, blood. The way he just flicked it to him, like even because the ball that Zubimendi plays him, he has to play that first time. He can't take a touch on it because the weight of pass on it, the way he's played it is Zubi's played it in into this is just flick that, blood, and the technique in the flick to get it to him and then the flick back to him, and then. Bro, the technique was ridiculous, bro. I can't lie. Like, he's 10 times the player Havertz is in the box, blood.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that straight, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Like,
in and around the box, bro, he's clearer Havertz. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, nah. That finish was nasty, bro. Could you say the keeper position? But even so.
Nah, but when I watched the goal back, I was like, nah, blood, he buried the keeper.
Yeah, bro, it was disgusting. It was disgusting. But yeah, I think there's just a lot of talent.
Havertz would have fucking hit it straight at the keeper, blood.
Bro, Havertz wouldn't even have done the 1-2. But yeah, I feel like there was a lot of there was just a lot of talent on show. You know what I'm saying? Even as I said, Kukurea. Porro had a decent game as well. The little cushion pass he done for Yamal's second goal, nasty. There was just mad. There was mad.
He was getting cook up though when they made the changes, blood.
Who?
Porro.
Oh, Porro. Yeah.
When they made the changes, blood, he was getting cook up. They were flying down that right and that France's left hand side. They were flying down the Spain right hand side.
Yeah, it was nasty. But no, it was just like, and we're not even talking about like Pedri and that. Really, like we're even really talking about Pedri like that
because it's so normal with him now, isn't it? Like it's
but that don't mean
what Pedri's gonna do. Like
but I'm against sometimes normalizing greatness, innit? I believe man should be spoken about like this every time. Like normalizing greatness is not mad, but you know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's mad. You right. He shouldn't normalize it because he's at a high level. He shouldn't be penalized. It still should be spoken about if he did play that well.
Yeah. And Abubakar too, you said this Monts guy rates everyone and says that they are his favorite players outside the Premier League. Well, if you actually watch my content and watch any channel that I was on, then you wouldn't have said that comment because I've been raving about Cherki for a long time now. So if you don't watch the content, don't comment on something you don't know. But yeah, now, generally speaking, there's if someone's playing at a certain level every game, like Yamal, you know what I'm saying? Or like Pedri. This was normal for Pedri, but it shouldn't be normalized.
But when he had his breakout, I think he was getting that, you know what I mean? Pedri again. Oh my God. Pedri Gavi. Oh my God. I think now that people are just like, yeah, it's Pedri, blood. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's wrong, but I think that's the point it's got to, like.
100%.
And because he's not a flair, because he's not like a flair player.
He is a fair player.
No, but like he's not like a Yamal, blood. They're not going to talk about him like that.
No. But there's different types of flair. There's centre midfield flair.
You know, like he's not a forward line player, blood.
Yeah, you can still be flaring, but he's flair though. You see his bro hit the goal. He dragged it and then gave Mayama gave him that one. That one. No, with his weaker foot. Nah, Troops was bro. Nah. You're not deep in that goal. The ball was behind him. The ball was behind him.
The Hoyson finish was better.
Huh? The what?
The Hoyson finish was better.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. But it was offside in it. So that was nuts as well.
That was crazy. That ball from Yamal. That was mad.
Behind him, and he's. I don't know how he's done, bro. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah. There was just bad. I can't believe you man didn't watch that game. There was bad talent compared to us. So much talent. There was so much talent on show that game.
Yeah, I skipped the wrong game, bro.
Hey,
Skipped the wrong game.
Crazy, bro.
I didn't see the Portugal game.
Neither did I, but man was I watched the extended highlights, not the same minute, but like man was saying that the quality was a bit.
Yeah, I watched it, but it just turned into some background noise real quick.
Man said Verts was poor, but he got a goal. Man saying Verts moving like Bruno Fernandes.
I don't know. As I said, from the extended highlights I watched, wasn't bad. From what I watched, I said like
I heard the first half was dead.
Bro, you know what it is? People are saying like it's CR7 killing Portugal though. Like that's the thing I saw on the timeline the most was CR7. Because obviously he bagged in that.
He scored though, no?
Yeah, like they saying I thought it was offside when he
weren't the midfield like it was like Bruno, Ruben Neves, and somebody else. Like there was no
Vitinha come off the bench and was just
Vitinha didn't play in midfield and someone else didn't play in midfield. I can't remember. And Bernardo Silva, that was it. Ruben Neves, Bernardo Silva, Bruno. That's a horrible midfield.
Yeah.
In 2025.
No, Bruno. I mean the Ruben Neves and Bernardo Silva don't make it that bad, but
yeah, they ain't. You know, actually, I can't talk too much about Ruben Neves because he's over in Saudi, but Bernardo Silva ain't no more. I rate Bernardo Silva highly, but yeah.
No, I hear it. I just struggle to talk about Bernardo Silva like that, but it is that though, innit? It's
Bernardo Silva's done, man. Like I know it.
Yeah, but I don't understand why
it feels weird saying it. It feels weird.
I don't understand why man's like in their feelings to talk on Bernardo how he's starting to decline. It's his age and that. It's football, innit? When man were here just cutting off the brain.
Nah, what we're saying is about it, like with Bernardo, so like it's a player of that caliber declining.
But De Bruyne as well, blood. What?
Yeah, you don't with De Bruyne, you don't want to see
but
that.
De Bruyne is like 40, blood.
But no one can. You see, look at him. He's dissing him up already.
That's 40.
Bro,
but Bernardo is like, we can't say that.
No, but Bernardo's 30. Bernardo's 30. So
yeah, and how old is De Bruyne? Like 31, 32.
De Bruyne is like 34.
Nah, De Bruyne's not 34.
I told you, he's not 34.
Are you mad? De Bruyne is not 34.
How old is he? We'll find out. So
De Bruyne is, I'll tell you how old he is.
33.
33.
34 this month.
33.
He's 34 this month. So there we go.
He's 34 this month. I didn't even know that. I thought he was at 31.
There you go. De Bruyne is turning 34, bro. Like Bernardo Silva is
how old is Bernardo?
Years of age. So there's I don't know why you're falling off like you're Brazilian.
Bernardo
like he's Brazilian.
Silva.
You're Portuguese.
30 years old.
Nah, you know what it is.
Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo's 30, bro.
Not only, but you gotta remember. Not only.
Look how they've been, and look how he's competed at the highest level for so many years, man. That's gonna play a part, bro. Like
so is KDB.
Intense football, year in, year out, year in, year out, year in, year out, year in, year out. And every game is at that level, blood. You're going to, you get me, especially in a Pep, in a Pep style.
I don't act like these men have been running bears in Pep system, man. They've been getting rotated.
Bro, the press, bro. What do you mean when they press the running man down? Their press was crazy. What you want to
But I'm saying
they pressed,
bro. Bro, even
what
so,
they did.
Bernardo Silva is 30 years of age. He's not Brazilian, where most of them man lose their legs at 29, bro.
Bro, he's Portuguese, blood. He's basically Brazilian, blood.
He's just because
That's crazy.
Listen, man.
Because them man speak the same language.
Just because they still, yeah, like,
Where's the Chris Tucker blood? You know, y'all look alike.
what's the yeah? Oh yeah.
Oh, it's but now with Bernardo Silva, he's done a lot of running like to see like
Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
Hey, big man thing. I swear down.
yeah, like that's what it is. You understand? Because his game's based on tenacity as well, on and off the ball, like going and pressing and winning the ball. Like that PSG midfield, man's played left back before, man. Man's played everywhere. Played
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna take a toll on him. Bro.
Yeah, it has.
Bernardo's the one Ronaldo's the one in that midfield that he actually makes work.
Yeah.
He's actually the one. Like De Bruyne was there, just ticky pass.
De Bruyne runs bare. What are we talking about? De Bruyne been putting in mileage.
Forward run. I saw Bernardo putting in more defensive, more of a defensive shift than De Bruyne.
Yes.
No, not all the time.
He does.
All the time.
No. It's different because there were seasons where Bernardo Silva played right wing and De Bruyne was playing centre mid, industrial.
So you're not gonna but right wing, a lot of energy up and down, blood. You understand? You have to support.
Yeah, Kyle Walker, not doing the running. Like Kyle Walker behind him.
Because he was drifting inside and pressing and all that. Bernardo Silva.
He was. It was ball to feet, little touches, cutting, slipping the other way, and that's where he was. There were times where KDB was mashing physical work balls.
I think you are downplaying Bernardo's like work rate, bro.
I'm not saying that. You literally.
I saw that in the all or nothing. That's when I saw that. Okay, cool. This guy is actually raw. This guy's got him doing madness, bro. Do you understand?
Yeah. Bro, Bernardo has
Ronaldo. I saw Bernardo pressing the whole fucking defensive line at times, bro. From left to right. He's like the older guard. He's the trigger. He goes.
Bro,
and when he goes, you understand?
Recency bias is killing my
always tight up the pitch, bro.
Side note as well, man, just watching the highlights of this game, yo. That penalty finish.
When KDB is 4 years older than Bernardo Silva. When KDB was Bernardo Silva's age, he was, bro, the amount of work that guy does. That's why people are calling him the closest thing to Gerrard, because the guy was running, like, first of all, he weren't even playing centre mid at times, playing right mid, up and down, putting in tackles. I'm not saying he has more work rate than Bernardo Silva, but there have been many different seasons where Pep's changed the system where Bernardo Silva will play right wing, for example, and KDB will be playing centre mid and be covering way more ground. Like, again, KDB is older. He is significantly older. The fact that you thought that KDB was like 31 is a testament, if anything, to KDB. All I'm saying is the reason KDB gets more flat is because he's actually like older. Like, KDB's actually a grandpa now in football terms, in terms of turning 34. Bernardo is 30 years of age.
Go watch Prime City again and then come back.
I don't need to watch Prime City again. I went back to back with them for many years, bro. Many years fighting these men and losing, bro. And Bernardo Silva is 30 years of age now. And your legs can't run out like you're 38, bro. Like you're 38. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's getting called. Like,
how old was Fabinho when he fell off a cliff? Same age?
He's Brazilian, as I said. That man been falling off. The only Brazilians to age well is Fernandinho and Thiago Silva, bro. The rest of them don't age well. And maybe I don't even know many Brazilians that have aged well. They don't age well in football terms.
Gilberto did.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe you could say even Felipe Luis went Chelsea. Yeah, his thing. Yeah, the man don't age well, bro. Lucio, I guess, aged well.
Yeah, Lucio.
Marquinhos, Lucio, a few of them. But more don't age well than do. Let's be honest. You get about 4 or 5 prime years. 3, 4.
Kaka didn't age well. He fell off when he went Madrid.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
Cafu did. Roberto Carlos, Gilberto. That era of Brazilians, they all aged well. It's the new gen that don't age well.
Yeah.
All the OGs.
Ronaldinho didn't age well.
No, he was a baby. He was. I said the Carlos Cafu era. So, Dino was in that, but he was a baby.
But that's why I said Lucio.
He was like Rooney around Campbell and them.
Yeah, but that's why I said Lucio, because I think Lucio aged well.
Yeah,
Lucio. Would you say that man played in a league that allowed them to age well? Because in the Serie A,
because he was
Serie A does allow.
It did benefit, and the Italian lifestyle as well, like the way they live, like the olive oil and You understand
Yeah.
that their diet is very, very, very
And then man
beneficial.
played to a latter age in what league? The Serie A,
Yeah,
innit?
and
So,
they have longevity in that league for years. Like it's been known. That's just, you know what I mean. You want to play long, you go Serie A. It's the lifestyle as well. It's not just the
man said Michael was doing just fine until Gareth Bale beat.
Yeah, Michael was.
Yeah,
doing
Michael
fine.
was, yeah. And
He
then,
was
yeah,
aging
Bale.
great until Gareth.
Yeah, and
He was the
Gareth
best.
Bale-
It was literally him and Alves battling for best right back in the world.
Yeah.
Like it was game for game. One game you'd say Alves, one game you'd say Maicon. It was like, you know what I mean? But for me, it was Maicon because I just loved Maicon, bro.
For me, it was Dani Alves, man. He was crazy. How did Robinho as well? Robinho's thing.
Yeah, but he fell off when he left Madrid. Like he had like a good season at flipping
City,
and that was it, blood. Like, I think he had one good year at Milan.
Yeah.
He didn't really.
But that's another. Maybe it's the Brazilian attackers that don't age as well. Maybe that's the better statement. Brazilian midfielders / attackers.
Mm. Who wins Nations Cup though, blood? Because the final, Portugal, Spain,
bro.
Yamal versus Ronaldo on Sunday, blood.
Yo, if they lining up with Ronaldo and Bruno, it is a wrap, man. You know what I'm saying?
Neff versus Unk. Do you know what's funny? Why can I imagine, and this isn't gonna happen, but why can I imagine Ronaldo stepping up and scoring a penalty and Yamal having the game of his life, but like they don't score in it? You know when you have the game of your life, but the ball don't go in the back of the net.
Mm.
Ronaldo steps up and takes
and then the Ronaldo stand says clear of him still. Yeah.
Why can I see that happening? Why? Football, please, innit?
This is a timeline I need, but Neto scoring instead.
No, Conte Sal.
Oh, great shout. Yeah, he was phenomenal when he came off the bench last game.
He's
That was the only real highlight.
He's hot. He's mad hot on cold, but when he's on it.
Yeah, but like he brought life to that game. That game was fucking boring until he jumped on the pitch.
Nah, but I just know Ronaldo's gonna hit the most ferocious Sue if he bags. If he bags a penalty, that Sue's gonna be so ferocious.
The mad build up, just doing this for a whole minute.
He's gonna be winding it up until he gets to the court, and he's gonna be winding that one up. It's gonna be ferocious still. One last dance, innit?
So what is the speaker versus the Sue? Because Yamal's gonna. I mean, if Yamal wins, he's gonna go crazy with that speaker, blood.
Probably,
him and Nico Williams gonna be doing some brazy dances, blood. They probably got something. Planned.
Can we chat about Nico Williams for a second?
I compared him to Harry. I compare him to Harry Maguire because Maguire, don't rate him for United, but for England, he is an absolute revelation. And it's the same with Nico. Is it because he's playing with better players than when he's at Bilbao? And is that it? Because that could be, you understand? It could be that as well, blood. The Bilbao team is nowhere near that Spain team. When he's around better players, he does raise his level, blood. You get me? But I don't know if it's the Spain shirt or it's a level of teammate.
Is it maybe sometimes players just suit international football because it's a bit slower at times? Like, I don't know. Like international football.
But La Liga ain't really fast paced, blood. You know what I mean?
Nice. Yes.
Also, as well, maybe you're getting more time and more space because you're not the main focus point of the opposition. When it's Spain, it's Yamal, which means you get more time and space.
But when the hype for Yamal wasn't quite what it is now, Nico Williams was grabbing headlines, bro. In those Euros, he was grabbing headlines.
To an extent, yeah. But it's probably because it's like
was probably inflating it more as well. The Barcelona move before it didn't happen in that. Like, I think it probably is maybe better players because I think I don't think he's a scrub. I just think he's overrated. But then when I watch him play for Spain, I go, hey, this kid, like he's got something.
Also, and he might just, like you said, suit international football also.
Yeah, like it's. But there are players like that, though. As you said, Maguire, there are players like that, though, that just look like. I remember when Sterling wasn't really performing at club level, but for England, brother, he was matching work.
He was carrying England.
He was carrying England, bro.
Was that tournament he carried? What was it? Was it 2020?
Euro 2020?
Yeah,
Euro
he did.
2020. You weren't really having the greatest time at City. You're still getting decent numbers, but yeah.
He like it's like kind of like James Rodriguez, like club football. He would always flatter to deceive. You'd see flashes of brilliance, but then when he put on that Colombia shirt, blood clot.
Yeah. You know what? Even the last Copa America, he balled. Cause I watched that. He balled out.
Didn't he get player of the tournament?
Like the recent, bro. Like the recent, yeah,
Didn't he get player of the tournament?
He
yeah.
balled out. I'm
Pretty
not sure
much
if he
there.
did, but yeah, they got to the final. He was because I watched
Yeah.
every game of theirs. He was like, I was like, he balled. He played very well.
He was doing
balled
shit.
out.
And what?
Yeah.
How old was he then? How even old was he then? I'm pretty sure
He's
he was
older than De Bruyne. Let me check.
dirty 30s, isn't it?
James
Oh yeah, he's got to be 100%.
Rodriguez.
Man
He
broke into the sea
is
like 24
Born in 91, he's 33.
yeah 33. So he's same age as De Bruyne.
Remember, because he was.
I thought he was
did he
older.
not break into the scene 20? It was the 2014 World Cup, right?
2014
when,
World
like,
Cup
he
is when he,
yeah.
but the World
Yeah,
Cup
that
in
was his
Brazil,
breakout
he scored
tournament.
that goal with the chest volley.
Yeah.
Mm.
So he's 2025, but yeah, he's still. He
That's
might even
not
be
like-
there.
That's
when
what got
he
him his
gets
move. That's what got him his move to Real Madrid. Because remember, he was at
Ooh,
Porto them time cooking.
You man, I pushed the Fabrizio just put the eye emojis with that Sesko thing. Oh, Fabrizio bomb. Oh. I understand Arsenal now advancing in negotiations for Benjamin Sesko after initial concrete talks reported last week. Discussions underway and proceeding well between parties, all involved, player and clubs. No agreement yet or expected this weekend, but advancing. Yeah, Sesko's Arsenal's. That's done.
This is why I love Lewis Blood.
Chills.
There is people understand Arsenal are now advancing in negotiations. Benjamin Sesko, after initial concrete talks reported last week, discussions underway and proceeding well between all parties involved, player and clubs. No agreement yet, now, or expected this weekend, but advancing. You get me?
Probably going to be a bid next week then.
Yeah, probably a bid next week, Blood. You understand?
Love.
It's looking like
and
you get me.
Sesko first two. Let's go.
It's looking like Drew Hill's gonna be at the Emirates, Blood. You get me? Drew Hill's gonna be there, looking in the crowd for thongs. You get me? Yeah, we'll talk about that, Blood. You know what I mean? We'll talk about that. But yeah. So what, we're all going for Spain in the final.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Big up Mido. When Glockerez lands at OT, I'm there for the meltdown. Big up Dots Collab. I don't ruin relationships. I didn't know she's Leng. See?
But you know what? Fair enough. Though.
Told
Fair
you.
enough. I was just guessing. Fair enough.
Big up Ilya. Dembele was trapped in Cuckoo's pocket. No
As
lie.
usual.
No lie. Us no lie. He done his thing. Big up Owen. Florin Friday. Kirkes, there we land. I'm waiting. Yo, big up that young G with his there we land thing. You get me? Big up Comical Ali, my dog. Lewis, you can't put your feet up with Club World Cup soon. Lapping up with the lap. But Mygan had a nightmare. Monts, your fairy floss Florin scores a goal and warming the transfer market.
Come on.
Emotional gymnastics are happening at United with Garnacho, Bruno, and Amorim are expressing their fixture at the club. However, is Zubimendi playing mind games for troops as Zubi bromance on Chabi Alonso? It's looking a bit mad, Comical. I'm not gonna lie, Blood. You get me? We need to move fast, Blood. You understand?
And let me know, you lot, what did Garnacho? I missed that. What did Garnacho say about his future at the club? I missed those comments. No idea about that. I've heard Bruno speak. I know what Amorim said, but what did Garnacho say?
Big up Sultan. Pep will ruin Cherki just like he did Grealish. See Grealish in people's Instagram comments this week, blood. He's moving mad. Big up man like K. Rodrygo to Arsenal will be fodder for 2 years. If I was Gyökeres, I would say, why should I go to club where manager doesn't want me. Hashtag transfer disaster. Well, so we got the Sesko news. You know what I mean? So don't know about Gyökeres. Big up GDJ, Sancho, Bob, and Rodrygo market opportunity. Hurry. Man said Sanchez, Bob, you know. Big up K again. Troops, you might not like what I say, but I think next season Arsenal and Man U will have similar season, no trophy and fighting top 4. Man United ain't going nowhere near top 4, blood. You get me? Man United will be lucky to get into the top half next season, blood. You get me?
And you know,
If they keep moving this way, I wouldn't sleep on them.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but he's right in the first part about Arsenal and no trophies. We're more likely to win a trophy than them. That's facts.
Yeah, he said that this year. And how did that go, blood? Big up Jono. Big up Mandem. Great show. Come on, big up yourself, blood. Big up Dots again. Also, I love the brown gal, but flawless. I hear it with the snow now.
Big up Dots, man. Every time, big up Dots.
Lewis, can you get that thing back up, please?
Oh, the Sesko news. Yeah, one sec.
So news broke literally 5 minutes ago, blood. You get me? There it is. Benjamin Sesko is Arsenal's striker target, blood. You understand? There was talks whether it's going to be Sesko, whether it's going to be Gyökeres. I say 8 out of 10 people in the fan base would have probably gone Gyökeres, but the club have gone for Benjamin Sesko, blood. You get me? The Leipzig striker is our striker priority, blood. You get me? 80 million euros, I think, is what the fee is going to be, blood. No bids yet, but we are talking to the club and we are talking to Benjamin Sesko. Now, for me, Sesko is probably gonna, you get me, go off in 2 years, blood. You understand? He's probably gonna go off in 2 years, but I don't have 2 years, blood. You get me? We're at a stage where we need action now. We need ready-made, guaranteed goals, guaranteed bagsman. You understand? That is Victor Gyökeres. You understand? 80 million on a player who scored 21 goals. It's a lot of money, blood. You get me? We are paying for potential. We are paying for potential, but like I said, I am disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I can't sit here and do what majority of the Arsenal fans will do. And Arteta wants him. I trust Arteta. I have my own opinions on this. I don't just, you understand, go with what Arteta says or what the majority think. You get me? I have my own thoughts, and I think this is the wrong move, blood. You understand? Especially with it could pop off in 2 years, blood. You understand? Like he does have that raw talent. I do see a player there, but I don't see a player that's gonna get me over the line next season.
He ain't ready for the step up yet, innit?
Yeah, I don't see that yet, bro. You get me? I see he's gonna need time. You understand? He's not gonna come in and hit the ground running. He's gonna need time, bro. You get me? And I'm disappointed because what we were hearing was Berta was pushing this whole Gyökeres thing, but you get me? Arteta's been a fan of Sesko for over a year, blood. You understand? He only scored 4 more goals than Havertz, who was injured for 4 months. You get me? So you understand? That's what we are. That's what we are buying, blood. You get me? No Premier League experience. Gyökeres never had that as well, but he had experience in the Championship, which is a very physical league. And we've seen Gyökeres against English teams play very well, blood. You understand? We see him cook up City. We see even against Arsenal, blood. You understand? He obviously 5-1 of them thing there, but he still caused problems for Gabriel and Saliba with his physicality, his movement. You know what I mean? And I was impressed with his performance against Arsenal. I still was like, yeah, I'm still happy with him. I'm still my target. You understand? He's the one that I was pushing for time, blood. You get me? Even before he was linked with Arsenal, before Arsenal fans even started talking about Gyökeres, when man was saying Osherman and them thing there, I was going Gyökeres. You understand? You lot know this as well, because you lot are here with me every week, blood. You understand? So you know how, you understand? My brother, you get me? But I'm not gonna get to do that next year, blood. You understand? I gotta learn Sesko's celebration, blood. You get me? It is a bit
the meal
deflating.
bills.
It is, get me? Hopefully I get, you understand? I get a discount on my meal deals, blood. You get me? Currently £3.50 on a club card, but hopefully I can get it for £3 now, like the old days.
They raised it to 4 now.
What, on a club card?
They raising up the prices of the meal deals like that.
Yeah, man. Just the wrap now is £3.
Yeah,
I swear it's £3.50 on a club card.
I think it raised to 4 now.
I don't know. I ain't bought one for the kids a couple of days, blood. You get me? But yeah, I'm a bit deflated with that move. You get me? When I'm seeing what the other clubs are doing, you have to, when you're in the position that we're in, where we are trying to win major honors, we have to go band for band with our competitors, blood. You get me? And right now, we're not going band for band, blood. You get me? Sesko's not a band for band signing. You feel me? When you look at what City's doing, you look at what Liverpool's doing, they are the rivals, blood. You understand? Where, you get me? The Rodrygo one, you understand? That's a good one. We're gonna talk about that as well. But the Sesko one is just kind of, you get me? Another.
Because you need the goal scorer.
Yeah.
Even Rodrygo ain't necessarily the goal scorer. He's going to give you so much off that left-hand side. Don't get it twisted, but still not the goal threat that you're looking for.
Yeah.
You need someone that's going to get you 20, 25.
Yeah, and that's what we've been missing for, you understand, our entire period under Arteta, blood. We've been missing that bagsman. You understand? He still hasn't replaced Aubameyang. I don't see Sesko as a Aubameyang replacement. You get me? Because we are still trying to replace Abba. You understand? Forget about Jesus. Forget about Havertz. We need to replace Aubameyang, because neither of them players are Aubameyang replacements. So, you feel me?
Well, you said he's 6'5", right?
Yeah, he's a giant, bro.
6'5", so he's air really good, yeah. So
yeah, he is dominant in the air.
Okay, so that's why, you know what? I think he'll be a better signing than most Arsenal fans will think, because you don't love crossing the ball. It seems that, correct me if I'm wrong here, I've not watched him. He's like a better version of Marino.
He's like Havertz with pace.
Yeah.
Havertz with pace, more agility, better in the air.
Do you know what I'm saying? And we've seen how Moreno has been effective for you, like in regards to holding the ball up, linking the play. And they're really good.
He's better than Havertz.
So it seems there is a plan surrounding it. You don't do the cross the ball. You love crossing the ball. Sign a striker who's 6'5", who's good in the air. Makes sense. Who's physical. Who's also quick and has agility too, and can do what Moreno does and what Havertz does, but better. Trust me, I want to be wrong about this, but it seems to me it makes sense. The way you play fits him.
If Sesko was, if this was 2 years down the line, you understand, where we bought Gyökeres now, yeah, and now you get me, Gyökeres is what, 27, 28, so he's going into his prime, yeah. We buy Gyökeres now, and then you went for Sesko in 2 years' time. So then you can transition from Gyökeres to Sesko.
I hear that, but
I get that, innit? But it's gonna take him that couple years, because he's not the finished article, whereas Gyökeres is the finished article, blood. You understand? He is the finished article. But Sesko still has got development to do. You get me? And he will be. I believe he will be there in 2 years' time, blood. You get me? But it's. Do we have 2 years? I don't think we have 2 years. You get me?
But maybe they want to fast track. Maybe they want to not fast track him, but expect him to be better than most expensive. Kind of like when Newcastle signed Isak from Sociedad. No one expected Isak to develop the way he did in regards to him as a player, his goals, his assists, and just his overall impact on the team and in the league. So maybe it's that with Sesko, because what's Gyökeres like from an aerial standpoint? I'm guessing he's not as effective.
Although he's not great.
This is what I'm saying. And that's your MO whether people like the tactic or not, is crossing the ball. Like I can see a lot of Saka cutting in from the right hand side on his left foot and looking for Sesko. Whether it's central, whether it's at the back stick, whoever's on the right side, whether it's Rodrygo, whether it's Martinelli, whether it's Trossard as well, I can see that. So it seems it. People might not like it, but it makes sense. The signing, like in regards from a tactical standpoint, it makes sense.
He's gonna need time for the
True.
adjustment though, and to adapt to the Premier League. You get me?
So that's why I said about Isak. They might want
the Premier League as well. Like, let's not forget, like Werner came to Chelsea with big hopes, Leipzig, big hopes. You know what I mean? And we saw what happened with Inblood. You get me? We were all when they got Werner, we were all like, okay, you get me? Okay, this guy, I mean, he's done really well in Leipzig. He's done well in the Champions League. You know what I mean? And Werner was more advanced than what Sesko is now. You get me? So that's why I'm, you know what I mean? I've seen Gyökeres dominate in the Champions League.
Yeah, he's done bits in Europe. That's true.
And like I said, he is the finished article, whereas Sesko, he's not the finished article.
Yeah,
blood.
Because you're sold on Gyökeres, because you've been sold on him for a strong minute now.
For long, blood.
Yeah, that's why I said a strong minute, because I've not watched either of them, so that's why I'm asking. I'm just trying to gauge as to why Arsenal are looking at
Arteta's wanted him for over a year. He wanted him last summer. He wanted him in January, couldn't get him, and now he's become available. He's all over.
Yeah, and you lot are paying like good money for him, so this isn't an accident. Like I said, I see it working, you know. When I say working, I
hope it works, blood. Because if it works, then you get me. I'm gonna come here and shit on you every week, blood. You understand?
Did you do that anyway? Like it was to do with
but I'm gonna. It's gonna be some different kind of shit, blood. You understand?
All right, sure. You lot just be better with no.
You know when you walk into a public toilet and you just smell it straight away. It's that one, blood.
Yeah. That's what it's.
You don't even get to the cubicle, blood. You're going to do a quick piss. You understand? When you bust open the door, you're like, "Yo, dog."
Yeah, it's you lot better, but dropping up.
You know, I was on the corner.
Yeah. I hear it. Don't let Chelsea catch you like either. But I think it will. Not in regards to winning a league title. I think you need more than just him. Anyway, you would need more than just Gyökeres. But onto something. That's what I'd say, especially because Moreno's worked. And he seems to do, again, from what you're saying and what others saying, he does what Moreno does, but better. And you've already said Moreno's a better 9 than Havertz for you lot and the way you play.
Like, even like his IQ around the ball, his timing of runs, his finishing, his instinct, it is all above Kai.
Sesko has some of that because he scored goals in that league. So you have something to your game. What that level is, obviously, we're going to find out. He has to adapt to the league, adapt to the pace of the league, adapt to the all that type of stuff. Yes, settle in to a new country. But we'll see. We'll see.
We have more news as well. You get me? Let me get that one for the people them now. Obviously, this broke yesterday. This one I like, blood. You understand? This one excites me. This is when Josh said, "Be excited." This one excites me, blood. You get me? And as you can see, an exclusive was dropped last night. Rodrygo, Rodra. So this Don here, you get me? He's the one that dropped the news.
No, what's for Relevo? Okay.
You understand? So exclusive. Arsenal have made Rodrygo their #1 winger target this summer. We can exclusively reveal the recruitment team at Arsenal are in unanimous agreement that Rodrygo Goes, I'm going to say you pronounce his second name, is a player who could be the difference in the hunt for major silverware. Several key figures at Arsenal have spoken to Rodrygo, including first team players, about life at Arsenal/North London. Other Premier League sides are involved and have set out their strategy to lure him, but I am told Arsenal will present a strong financial offer if the player is placed on the market. What is the current situation? As we reported weeks ago, Rodrygo is set to have a meeting with Xabi Alonso regarding his future role at Real Madrid. This meeting is yet to take place, and we can also exclusively reveal Rodrygo will try to emphasize his will to play a left-sided role. The Brazilian feels this is where he can express himself best and maximize his creative potential positionally. The Club World Cup will be a key indicator of how Rodrygo's future is settled. Real Madrid are adamant they do not want to sell Rodrygo unless the player asks for a move personally. Arsenal are willing to pull off a Ozil-esque transfer and compete with any club for the services of Rodrygo should he become available. Finally, I want to say, yeah, shout out my man, blood. You get me? We ain't got to do all of that, blood. You understand? But that news dropped yesterday, blood. You understand?
Did you see the Eduardo news as well? The Eduardo Hagen said, I don't know how, I'll send the link into Lewis now. So
no, I'm not listening to him, blood. He just, you understand? We don't, yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, Rodrygo, you understand? That one there, you get me? That is something that excites me, blood. You understand? He'll make a big difference on the left-hand side, blood. You get me? Automatically walks into that team. And it's good that we're hearing that, you get me? We're willing to go ban for ban. You understand? On this one, blood. You get me? Because he is a needle mover. He is, you understand, a player that is going to have our competitors looking at us like, Arsenal got Rodrygo.
Lewis, when you're ready, innit?
Right.
The information comes from the same source. But it's
Yeah,
fine. I'm not saying get off. By the way, Chief, the information that I said, that guy that you said is from the source that we've just spoke on, but it was just Eduardo that echoed it. The actual source is from the same guy from that works at Rio.
What did he say?
Rodrygo is not likely to leave Real Madrid this summer. Club will demand at least 100 million.
Ah,
100 mil.
Don't listen, that's one.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. You understand?
80 to 100 mil, I believe. 80
Yeah.
to 100 mil.
So what I said was correct.
No, but it didn't say he was. No, that tweet was about the meeting. This is now the update is saying he's likely to leave.
Yeah. No, but Madrid Stone tweeted that yesterday as well. That's what I was going to get into. If you give me a chance, you understand? You let me land, you get me, but you'll have to fucking hear your voice, blood. You understand?
What are you talking about? I literally just said, bro. All right, cool. I forget. I'm not even going to. Yeah, I'm
You
not
understand?
even
But anyway, you get me? Arsenal section. Yeah, Arsenal. Yeah, you, not Arsenal. Yeah. Okay. As we were. Yeah, so you understand? If it's 100 mil euros, that's probably about 80 million. You get me? So that's
84 mil.
Yeah, 84 mil. That is, you know what I mean? For a player of that caliber, bro, throw the bag. Yeah. If they're saying he's leaving, go there and throw the bag now, blood. Yeah. Now we need to go and make that happen now, blood. Yeah. Because if you man are saying that, yo, the Sesko thing can go on, you understand? Cool. Let's go and get Rodrygo, blood. You get me? Who is he talking to? You understand? Because they're saying he's chatting to people at the club. Maybe it's Gabriel Magalhaes. You get me? He signed a new deal till 2029 today. Big up Gabriel Magalhaes. You understand? That is fantastic news because you need.
Oh, he signed a contract.
Yep, keeping it. Yep, he's staying. The video's out as well. So go check that video. That video is out now on the channel. Go check that after you finish watching the pod. You understand? So, you get me? Very happy about Gabriel. I spoke all about my thoughts on the Gabriel situation. You get me? Our best centre back. You get me? Player of the season. Carried Saliba at points this year. You get me? Need to keep him at the club. And we have a big Brazilian contingency at the club. You get me? Even though that flipping, the one that used to cook uncooked chicken, you understand? Edu, the idiot, has left the club. We still have Gabriel Jesus at the club. We still have Martinelli at the club. We still have Gabriel Magalhaes at the club. And Magalhaes will be one that will be staying. You understand? Jesus will probably stay because he's injured. Martinelli, who knows what they're going to do with him? You understand? Hopefully, they keep Martinelli and bench him. And then we get rid of Trossard. You understand? And then you have Rodrygo there. Boom. That's what we're going to have to run with, blood, because there's still, you understand? I still want a 10. You get me? We need money on Sesko, and we still got to do with the Zubimendi thing. You get me? He's saying he's a fan of Jabi.
Why was he flirting with Madrid? Yeah. I thought this was done.
Now we get to this point now. You get me?
Maybe, innit?
It's Zuba maybe now. You get me?
Maybe.
Zuba maybe, blood. You understand?
Oh, that's brilliant.
That's what it is. We don't know. You understand? Man was, get me? That bar-led anvil agenda was doing Zubi dooby doo. Maybe Zubi don't know, blood. You understand? Because I don't know. You get me? We've heard that. What I heard is the delay in the deal is Sociedad have issues with their bookkeeping, and to help them, we're gonna do the deal in July. And I've heard that there's nothing that's gone wrong. It's all rumors that he's gonna meet with Jabi Alonso, rare tear. It's all rumors, innit? You understand? But I'm not in Spain. You get me? I don't know Wagwan over Dessa. You get me? So with all of the things that's been going on, fucking Fabrizio giving the here we go like 3 weeks ago, yeah, and nothing has gone forward. Like medical ain't been done. They're saying it's booked. When's it booked for, blood? Do you understand? Like, what does them having bookkeeping issues have to do with us? You get me? Like, who gives a shit if they got bookkeeping issues, bro? We want the player. Do you understand? The player's got a release clause. We don't even need to deal with you, blood. We can go La Liga. Partey settings, bro.
Yeah,
here's the bag.
Yeah,
Send Manzubi.
Yeah, like,
we don't need to. This is bull. Arsenal doing this whole friends. Fuck this friend thing, bro. This is competition. Man, it ain't no friendship thing, blood. Yeah. Arsenal want everyone on close friends. Man.
This ain't Chelsea and Noah, man.
Friends, bro. Yeah, we got Sociedad on close friends.
Respect Noah, man.
We got Chelsea on close friends because now the Kepa thing as well. We're going back again for another Chelsea fucking reject, blood. You understand? But with the Kepa thing now, 5 million euros. It's probably what 3.5 million pound for a second goalkeeper who's hardly gonna play. Cool, you get me? I'd rather them do that. Spend the least amount of bread you can because we need a goalkeeper because Hein ain't ready. Neto's gone back, so you need a number 2. You understand?
No, banter aside, I actually think as a number 2 he'd be alright for you.
Raya don't get injured as well, blood. Yeah, Raya don't get injured. Look how many games Neto played. Raya, touch wood. Raya's injury record continues as it is. Kepa ain't even touching grass. Kepa's playing in fucking Carabao Cup, bro. You ain't seeing Kepa in Champions League, in FA Cup, in
and
Premier
he's good
League
at penalty shootouts. I'll give you that too. Just don't let him take one.
In them games,
don't let him take one.
So when I'm seeing a man lose their head, Kepa, bro, I'm like, yo, 3.5 million pound for us. We need a goalkeeper, bro. What are we gonna do? You understand?
You know what it is? Your fans are just sick of negotiating with us.
Yeah, obviously I don't want him.
Chelsea reject. I get it as well, man. But run me the 5 mil. I still need that.
Like for me, I would go and get a Kasper Schmeichel, maybe. You understand? He's more capable than Kepa. You get me? But if they want to do this whole Kepa thing and it's low and it doesn't affect what we want to actually bring in to make the team better, then he's a second choice goalkeeper. It's not like we're paying 15 million for him, blood. If we were paying more than the 5, I'd be like, bro, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, as a number 2, it ain't too bad. Like good at penalties, can do his job in the cups. Just don't let him deal with long shots and don't let him take a pen, and you'll be all right.
Like I'm fine with Yemi, and like I said, the fee that we're paying, that's fine. You get me? Like I said, he's gonna be our Carabao Cup keeper, blood. So you know what I mean? I don't mind that, bruv, innit? You get me? I don't. If we were going there and saying 10, 15 million, then I'm gonna get mad. You understand? Because now you're affecting what's supposed to improve the team now, blood. Because you're going out and doing this stupidness again. You understand? So the Kepa thing, I don't mind. You get me? The Rodrygo.
While we're negotiating, though, make sure you come back for Nkunku.
Nah, we're good, bro. Because you get me, blood. Man, you understand? We're trying to, you get me? Gyökeres. Sorry, I wish it was Gyökeres, blood. Sesko, Rodrygo, Zubamendi. Man, I'm saying another fab bomber. What's going on? Unless man are chatting shit.
What's going on this window?
No, because the whole chat would be saying bomber if that was the case. Nothing. There's no update. Nothing new.
Nothing. All right.
Maybe someone's just behind and they've only just seen.
Yeah, it might be that.
But I'm like I said, the Zubamendi stuff, you get me? We need to just, you know what I mean? We've been doing all this work, blood. So don't lose the deal now. You understand? Don't at the end lose the deal, blood. You get me? Rodrygo, now that we've heard what we've heard, go and get that done, blood. You understand? It might be difficult to get it done before the Club World Cup because the window closes in what, 3 days or something, blood? 4 days?
Tuesday it closes.
Yeah, so there's not going to be enough time, but you know what I mean? We need to get that deal done as well, blood, because the left-hand side, that needs to be addressed, blood. You get me? And we're probably going to need another midfielder alongside Zubamendi, blood. You get me? Because what's going on with the Partey situation? You get me?
Is he staying?
Huh?
Is he staying?
I don't know if he's staying. Like, there's a year
Okay.
contract on the table. I don't know if he's gonna sign it or not. You get me? Barcelona are apparently lurking in the corner. You understand? So I don't know what's going on there. We've lost Jorginho. You get me? He's gone back to Brazil. He caught a flight yesterday.
God bless you, my dog. J5 prop back on the menu. We'll see you at the Club World Cup, mate.
He caught a flight yesterday.
Spliff.
He caught a flight yesterday to Brazil. He's gone back over there. So we've lost Jorginho. So we're gonna have to, you get me, make sure that the Partey deal gets done, or we got to bring someone else in. You get me? Because Lokonga and their man there ain't coming nowhere near this fucking team, blood. Yeah, nowhere near, blood. You understand?
Are you still at your club?
We still have stinky Lokonga, blood. You understand? Tavares has gone because, you get me, he's been cooking, I think, at Marseille. I think he's gone to Marseille, blood. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. But I think that Tavares has gone. Lokonga, you get me, Fabio Vieira. All these lot are coming back to the club, blood. Reece Nelson, you know what I mean? They was all on loan. Reece Nelson's injured though, innit? So Lazio, that's it. Sorry. Lazio, yes. So he's going to be at Lazio. So Tavares is gone. But we need to get rid of that stinkfest, blood. We still have players to get rid of, blood. You understand? Berta's still got a lot of work to do in the window. He's still got to get Saka's new deal done. You get me? He's got to get Saliba's deal done. You understand? Because Gabriel was going into 2 years. Start of the next season. He's done now. Saka, Saliba, they're gonna go into 2 years, start of the season. So we need to get that done ASAP, blood. You get me? Because you don't want to be losing your best players, blood. You understand? You build from the back. The back is strong now. You get me? So don't be brucking up that defense, blood. You understand? Don't be doing that, blood. You get me? But yeah, quite a bit of news for Arsenal this week, blood. You understand? It's been going off at the Emirates. You get me? Let's hope that we can get these signings over the line and sign up the man them to long-term deals, because
by the way, there's 2.1k in here. We ain't even got 500 likes. What the hell's going on, guys?
2.1k in there. You run up.
You man moving like Havertz, bruv. Run up them likes.
What's going on, man? You lot are sitting on your hands today, blood. You get me? 423 likes, bro. We should have 1k likes.
Them likes,
now,
bruv.
You know what I mean?
10-10 conversion rate.
We should be on 1k, blood. Word to Lewis, bro. You get me? But yeah, man, a lot of news, blood. A lot of news for the Arsenal. Big up the Chelsea, man. Did Man U miss the Coutinho sell in Bruno?
Listen,
we just missed the sale because we Egypts. You know what I'm saying? Ain't even nothing to do with anything like Coutinho.
Coutinho was actually a world beater as well.
That could have been your Coutinho money, but Big up K. Why are you surprised Havertz starts Sesko on the bench? That will probably be the
all the sources are saying he's going to be your number 9 regardless.
You might think there's any chance anyone else goes in for Rodrygo as well. Because if a player like him becomes available, surely someone else looks at him. Maybe
I mean, if he has get sold, I wouldn't mind us going.
We got interest.
You think you're going to, after spending all that money on Verts, you're going to go out and spend a 90 million?
We ain't spending 3 windows. My money's long, bro.
Okay.
We've got
the best fucking money made on PSR this season, so we could go in for Rodrygo too, and we have interest. I already told my guys that one of my personal sources said he's one of 4 players that we would break the wage structure for, so there definitely is interest from us.
Yeah, and not even necessarily Liverpool or Chelsea, just more. Like I said, YouTube could be, yes, like a PSG maybe. So I'm just talking about a player of that caliber being available.
He's not going to go PSG because of the forward line they have. They have to guarantee him first.
And remember, Nunes and Saudi.
You understand?
Rodrygo over Gittins, please. Please, I beg.
Big up my dog, Rex. Sesko is a good player, but he is not the player we need right now. Hashtag Arteta out. That's the thing what I'm saying. If we, that's what I said to Flawless. If we bought Gyökeres now and then got Sesko in 2 years and then the transition can happen, that would be, you know what I mean? The
serious club would just buy both. You know them ones.
Bro, I don't get why. I've said if you want Sesko, you have to bring Gyökeres with him. So then you sell Havertz and you bring in Sesko and you bring in Gyökeres. Done. You understand? Because Gyökeres is saying maybe what's put them away is the wages that Gyökeres was quoted on, because apparently he's saying 300k. You understand? And that's more than Havertz, blood. You get me? I can't see Arsenal giving no one more than Havertz right now until he goes. You understand? I think the only one I'll probably get more than him is Saka's new deal.
And Saliba.
And Saliba. You get me? Otherwise, you know what I mean? I don't think no one else is
Oh,
going to
wait,
get.
what did Gabriel re-sign on? Do you know his
I'm not
wages?
sure. I ain't heard
Alright.
yet. I'm not sure. All I know is 2029. Chat, let me know if you lot know. Mods, let me know if you lot know Gabriel's new wages, blood. You get me? Big up Kurt Chaos, my dog. We should act like a big club and get both strikers. How many times have I said we should have got Abba 3 seasons earlier? Ozil would have broke the record. Real talk, blood. We move a bit late, blood. You know what I mean? We move a bit slow, blood. You understand? But it's the Arsenal way, innit? It's the Arsenal way, blood. Big up Daniel. Win Stewart out, my guy. Please sign Kepa. 72 million for him was a sackable offense from Marina. Worst transfer ever.
All after haggling over Allison for about a month.
Mudrik's up there. There's a few up there for Chelsea.
Actually, yeah. You know what? At least Kepa turned up for 1 or 2 trophy wins. I could hear that. But I still would have rather taken Allison. Had to fucking haggle over 70 mil for him, though.
Big up Rashid. If Cherki started, then France would have won. That's what I said, blood. You get me? Even if they come on, even in half time, bro. Even at 2-0. You know what I mean? And anything was possible. Big up Rashid again. Deschamps is Arteta 2. Bottle job. Big up K. Troops, why do you believe this Rodrygo news? It's coming from a credible source, so you know what I mean. It's not like I thought Mont was bringing me Eduardo actually bringing the source, blood. That's why I was like, fuck out of here. But you know what I mean. That is why. You get me. It's all about where the source is, blood. Big up Al. Hate Rose for playing Sesko in the 10 half the season. His only job was to head the ball to Openda. If you put him in the box and cross, easy 20 goals. He is a giant, blood. So you get me. You don't even, like, it's like we got Mertesacker up top now, blood.
That's what I said. That's why I was trying to make sense of it. Like, why would they?
Set piece again, ole. You understand? He'll be back again next season, blood. Big up Rashid again. Biggest spender since 2000 is Chelsea by far. 3 billion.
I think we all would have known that.
Yeah, that's like it's the sky blue, blood. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're up the Chelsea, man. I'll spend some more billions.
Man like Slims, my dog. They're not even 400 likes with 2K in there. Run up the blood clot likes. We all love the content, so don't be a dickhead. Hit the like if you have.
Shout out these Slims.
Big up Slims every damn time, blood. You understand? Big up Rashid again. Chelsea just buying without idea. Look, PSG, Barca, Real.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I think he's saying, look how PSG, Barca, and Real buy, and then that's what you should do. Take them.
PSG's doing the youth project as well. All we could learn from is adding a bit of experience around it. But they already had the experience. I was like, shit. I just brought in Liam Delap. Like, Kudus is actually a good move for us. Yeah, big up.
Big up K. If Real Madrid sell Rodrygo, them Chelsea vultures will jump in. They could jump in.
Ben Jacobs just said United have dropped a 60 million bid for Mbeumo. Over 60 million.
Okay. They can jump in, blood, because you understand, if the source is correct, we're willing to go ban for ban. You get me? This ain't like the Mudryk deal, sorry, which I'm glad that we fucking backed out of, blood. You get me? This one we're willing to, you know what I mean? Ozil-esque settings, blood. Get him at all costs. Big up Luke. Troops, leave the Liverpool man alone. I don't even trouble you lot, blood. I'm to you, blood. Like, it's Monster that tries to trouble man. I just defend it. Big up LJ, my doggy. Troops, at this point, I don't even care anymore. I just want Arteta out. I'm tired. To quote you, fuck Bavs and fuck a gal, flawless.
What's TSK? What's TSK?
I don't know.
Is that like a tut in that?
Yeah. That's it.
Why you turning out LJ? Always, that's my guy. This guy always on my case, you know. Why? You like Troops, man. It's always on my case for no good reason, you know. It's crazy work.
He's a smart man. Big up AKA Barellas, my dog. Big up Babs and the gal, by the way, you know what I mean? But fuck their opinion. Arteta will turn Rodrygo into current Sterling. Lord have mercy.
So why don't you just keep current Sterling, please?
Big up
Please.
A. Gyökeres
No.
ain't what you think. His league is poor. He only bagged 14 a season at
We're gonna
Coventry.
get rid of
Trust
him,
me,
man.
Sesko is so clear, quicker, better baller all round. That's your opinion, blood. You get me? I think Gyökeres is him, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Sekeres. How can I say Sekeres? Sesko will be Sekeres, blood. Oh my days.
You
My head
mentioned
is
the two
gone.
like yo. You mentioned
One
the two.
merge.
Yo.
My head is gone.
Yeah, the fusion, huh? Yo.
My head is on Mars, blood.
Went on that relationship thing.
Sesko, you know.
Man
Yeah,
said
okay.
Sekeres, blood. I'm a dickhead. Sesko, yeah, he fuck off. He will he will hit, you know what I mean? But it'll just be a couple years, blood. You get me? Big up Dems. Eid Mubarak to all Muslims around the world. Eid Mubarak to all those celebrating, blood. You understand? Hope you have a blessed day today, blood. You get me?
Up the Chelsea. Happy Eid.
Man like Todd Miller. Nervous haters comments when Chelsea moves.
Up the Chelsea. Big up Todd, man. Proper Chelsea.
Hope Mum's doing well as well, Todd.
Yes.
We got
Great
Chelsea
stuff.
fans at Ham Rolls. 116 charges to City for Cherki and fuck off Arteta. It's my kind of people, blood. You get me? Big up Kevin. Big up man like Kevin. Shout out the panel. Just tuned in. Just finished my day shift. What's happening? Arsenal still ain't announced anything. Not even today's date.
You about to get Kepa, man. Don't worry. And while you're there, we'll negotiate in Kunku.
Kepa's gonna be our first fucking announcement.
Yeah, but it's only a backup goalkeeper.
I know, but for him to be announced before Zubi is just, oh mate, it's so awesome.
Because you're not trying to keep
You
good
want your better
relationship
transfers from us.
Yeah,
As I
no,
said,
but
maybe
that's true.
Zubi's not done, bro. Maybe it's not done.
And also, you're trying to keep the good relationship with Sociedad.
So when that Zubi news came out after you lot didn't sign a striker in January, probably just a smokescreen. You knew.
I didn't believe it in January. When Fabrizio dropped the Here We Go, I did a video. I told you that I only do videos when it's 30. You know what I mean?
Know.
Check the channel, blood. I ain't done no transfer shit, bro. I've been talking on it.
Mendy, you know, Zubi, make your mind up. Listen, I don't know what's in that mountain.
Hilarious, yo.
Zubi, don't make me put you in a Zubi, blood. You understand? Big man thing. Zubi must want N in a Zubi, blood.
I just need to. What's in them mountains, bro? What is in them mountains?
There must be some incredible snow bunnies up there, blood, or something.
Bro, like you know, bro. Eater's probably over there or some shit, man. You don't want to leave, cuz.
There's incredible. You know what? There's some elite milk there, man. I fly up to Saucy. That's
elite milk. Must be elite.
Yeah,
elite
must
milk.
be, man. Let's see. I might not come back. Feel me?
Big up man like Slims. Big up Slims again, blood. He said to the brother that put the super chat in about spending like Barca, nah, fam, it's calm. Barca just got hit second year in a row for breaking FFP.
Don't worry, they'll have like a 45th lever or something they can pull. Pause.
You know what I'm saying? They always find a way to get out of it, blood. Big up Chelsea fans at Ham Rose again. Who gets sacked first? Amarim Job or Eric 7 Targ? Because what's his name? Ten Hag's at Blood Clot. Leverkusen now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll go Amarim. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I'll go Amarim. Still. Big up man like Bill. Come on, big up your damn self, broski. The chat moving stiff. Run up the likes, people.
Mm-hmm.
The Reds moving mad. Come on, big up Billy every time, bro. Let's slap them likes, bro. I told you, 1K likes. We're on 637 now. We still got over 2K inside. So you get me. 1K likes. Let's get to 1 blood clot K likes, people. Big up Omar. Big up Omar, blood. He says, Happy Eid Mubarak. Come on, Eid Mubarak to all my brothers and sisters again. You understand? Hope you have a beautiful day. Big up LJ again. What Flawless did to Bajan Reds was ruthless.
What did I do to Bajan Reds? Them are OGs. What did I do to them? Shout out to Bajan Reds TV every single time. I didn't do nothing to Barnes or Pups. How are you talking about, LJ? You might blame me for everything, man. You won't blame me for world hunger next. Jesus.
Big up my Bayesian brothers all the time. You get
Man
me?
didn't shoot nothing.
Big up Bareles again. What if Kepa signs and Raya gets injured?
Oh,
Big problem. Big
well, title
fucking
race over,
problem.
bruv.
Yeah.
At least that'll be the Arteta-in's next excuse.
Yeah,
Spawn.
that'll be the next one. Oh, we were missing Raya. Whatever, man. Big up Nasir. Flawless new merch. Cescarez dropping soon.
Escarez, that is
You lot
great.
go fuck yourselves, innit, blood? Big up Richie. Hey, troops, do you have silverware in your kitchen? Asking for a friend. Big up Lewis. Yeah, I do have
big up.
silverware, blood. You understand? You don't make me use this silverware. You understand? If you know, you know. You get me? Big up Oscar. Saka holding hamstring over under 25.5 next season. Man, I've taken bets on when
Wait.
you lot are just scum of the earth, blood. You lot
That
are
is
the
taking
scum
the
of the earth, mate.
Oh, brother.
The better,
Scum
the
of
better
the
man.
earth.
That's killing me, man.
Big up Omar again. Big up
Big up
to the GOAT panel. It's been a while, troops. Come on, broski. Big up your damn self, blood. Good to see you back again. Good to see you're well and all of that, blood. You get me? Like I said, let's keep slapping them likes, blood. Over 2K inside. Let's get to 1K likes. Subscribe to the Mandem as well. Link in the description, blood. You understand? Make sure you sub to the bros, them, blood. You know what I mean? Only real ones on TroopzTV. What's wrong with them, man, there? Flawless. Here we go, blood. You understand? Well, not here we go because it's Ben Jacobs, but Man United's second bid has now been placed for Bryan Mbeumo and is over 60 million pounds, blood. You understand? You lot are going all in for Bryan Mbeumo. 1 year left on his contract. Brentford are doing fantastic work getting that amount from Man United with only a year left to go on his contract, blood. You understand? I'm not like saying, you know what I mean? Trying to, give you a little indirect or couple shots and all of that, blood. But yeah, to get it's true, blood. 60 million, 1 year left on your contract.
No, I'm not laughing at what you're saying. Go on.
Because I'm cussing Arsenal for paying 30 something million for Marino, who had 1 year left.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's not the levels of Mbeumo. You get me? But you understand? It's
I wasn't laughing about you talking about the Mbeumo deal. It was you explaining about you're not taking any shots on the indirects. That's what made me laugh. It was nothing to do with the Mbeumo deal. It was that part of what you were saying. That's all it was. With Mbeumo, I believe someone in the chat can check this. I think they have a year extension. I think they have a year option on him.
Yeah, I think it's a year with one option.
With a year extension.
Is that his option or the club?
I think it's the club's option. Presume it's the club's option. So I look at it because reports came out after the initial bid was rejected. They wanted something similar to around the Cunha deal because Cunha was like 62.5. So I reckon anything from 62 to 65 million will get it done. And it makes sense for all parties involved. I think it's a good fee for Brentford. I think it's a good deal for Manchester United because of the player we're getting, and he makes the move. And I think it makes sense for all parties involved. Everyone can clear as day see where he would play for the football club. It's clear as day how much he would improve us. The link up with him and Cunha, which I've spoken about. Because
where would he play in the 10?
Yeah, he playing the right side 10.
Is this the end of Bruno? Because Bruno's obviously come out, made the statement, he's not going nowhere.
I know. We'll get to that. No, it's not the end of the Bruno. Bruno gonna play in the pivot. Why? I don't know. But Bruno gonna play. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. I'm still annoyed about it now. I'm still disgusted about it now. And not even so much because
Make Bruno great again, man.
That decision should have been. He's never been great to be great again. You know what I'm saying? He's never been great to be great again. You know what I'm saying? It's just NBA. You know what I'm saying? It's
just another quick Fabrizio update. Højlund remains high on Inter's list of targets as exclusively revealed in May.
Okay,
it's a little update.
MGB is just make, you know what I'm saying? It's just make Bruno great. There's no again. But in regards to the Mbeumo, he playing the right 10. Cunha would play in the left 10. Muntz calls him Hobson Shaw and Mbeumo and Visa. That's why I really liked the Mbeumo deal on top of him just being a good player. Because the link up with him and Visa is quality. And I look at Cunha as a better version. I rate Visa highly, but I think he's a better version. So I can see those two being great, linking up. Whoever the striker is, we'll get to that.
I don't think you need a striker. You need a striker because both your strikers aren't goal scorers, but Xerxes should be the facilitator. I think if you get a striker,
Yeah.
there isn't a great deal of balance. But I think if Xerxes facilitating the other two that you've just brought in the 210s, brother.
And the thing is, that makes sense. But my manager at Egypt, so we ain't gonna do that. Xerxes ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So like we could. That's why I'm talking about.
That's why Delap wouldn't. I think Delap would have made sense for Man United.
Yeah. Why Delap? I would happily have seen.
He
Delap.
was
like,
bang on the Delap thing. Like I think Fulham was slightly broken when he went to Chelsea.
No. It was more a miss out because of we need two strikers. I don't think you get a player the quality of Delap at that price to be a rotational piece. I don't think there's another striker out there who's 30 million, who's as good as Delap, had the experience in the league either. Who like, and also the English quota side of thing. That's why it wasn't a heartbreak thing. It was more so, oh damn, we missed out on one. That's what it was. But out the three of them, if I had to miss out on one, let it be Delap. Because I rate Cunha very highly. He was numero uno on the list that I wanted. And Mbeumo came out the blue. Did not expect that whatsoever. I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? With the Mbeumo news. So yeah, I expect the deal to.
Crazy. The Xerxes disrespect I'm seeing, that was crazy.
Like Xerxes could work with those two 110%. But like
Bro,
I say,
if you have three out and out goal scorers, it lacks balance. I'm not saying that you won't score goals, but Mbeumo's a goal scorer. Cunha's a goal scorer. That's 35 goals in the Premier League just from the 210s.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like Xerxes been facilitating for Rasmussen and Garniti in that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, like if you're facilitating for guys who can actually find the back of the net, it's about that balance, man. It's about that balance. I'm not saying you shouldn't get a striker, but the balance in Xerxes and Mbeumo was a Hobson Shaw behind Xerxes. That's crazy.
And here's the thing is with that as well. Yeah, that makes sense.
Scary months.
If it works.
No. We got so much more to do. That's why we got way more to do. There's way more.
You're doing a good job with one of your biggest weaknesses.
It depends on who's the striker. That's what it is.
If you went Xerxes and Mbeumo Cunha, is that scary?
Oh, that gets goals. But it depends on you talk. But that gets goals, gets assists, whatever. But just those two alone,
can I get you to the top half?
Any half these, yes, comfortably. Yes. comfortably.
If you look and pattern that midfield as well with that, then I'll be so real. Don't sleep on United.
The attack's fine. That's a top 4 attack. It's the rest is the problem. That's why I'm not like, oh, we're back, we're doing this and that. Great start.
Need the fullbacks.
It's another great step.
To complete. Sorry, the wing back. To complete.
Yeah, we've been linked to Aston Pinion. If we manage to get him from Brighton, we'll see what's what. We also been linked to Emi Martinez as well. We'll see what goes on with that. But if it's Aston Pinion one side, Amad Diallo the other, I like that. You know what I'm saying? You got the South American link to the left.
Emi, I saw that as well.
Yeah. Again, I just need a goalkeeper that does the basics. You know what I'm saying? I just need a goalkeeper that does the basics. Stop the ball, catch the ball, pass the ball. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a goalkeeper that does anything special whatsoever. I just need a goalkeeper that does all of the fundamentals and the basics. It's all about just improvement. And is he a vast improvement on Onana? Absolutely. And yeah, with the Mbeumo thing as well, like that just killed off, like I said in the intro, killed off a lot of myths. A lot of things were said about Manchester United once that Europa League final was done.
I heard you offered him big wages though again.
I was gonna get to that. And then the reports that came out, oh, he wants 250. And then the reports came out further saying they've not even got that far in negotiations yet. The day we made the bid, and it was like he wanted us. The day after, reports came out talking about he wants 250. Bear in mind, we just cleared 335k. So even if he did want 250, we're still in the plus with the 3 players we let go. Same way as soon as the Cunha deal was done. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Rap Haven, they just hella lies, but you just have to wait. That's all it is. I state my opinion on it. I let people know that this isn't the case and it's highly unlikely and no reliable sources said it. But because it's Manchester United, people want to run with it. Same way with Cunha. The day after we signed him, the walking stat came out. Now, if he was still at Wolves, you would not have seen that whatsoever. Only time we've seen that walking stat before is when he did that for Pogba. But that's a whole different conversation. But first and foremost about Manchester United having no money, which man had stated.
The attitude thing for Cunha.
Yeah, the attitude as well. Yeah, it was the attitude thing. I stated.
Is it a kind of thing?
Is it? Insert so Campbell meme here. I stated countless times, Manchester United have money. How much money? I'm unsure. But do we have money to sign players? Yes. Then we made the bid for Cunha. Then it changed to, oh, Manchester United only have money for Cunha. We have no money for nobody else. But then them same people would laugh about Manchester United not getting the lap. But If we was in for the lap, that means there was more money than there was for Cunha. And we still not sold anybody. Now there's a bid for Mbeumo. There's been 2 bids. So clearly there's money there. And then this whole Champions League thing and United having no pull. From where? No sponsorship, nothing. We just signed literally a couple of years ago the biggest kit deal in Premier League history with Adidas. Literally 10-year deal with Adidas. You don't think they do the numbers and do the metrics? Bear in mind we were coming off a 6-year trophy drought at the time. People need to stop getting stuck in the lane in regards to success and profile. Are Manchester United a good side and have been a good side? No. Is our profile still through the fucking roof? Yes. Worldwide. That brand, when people see that badge, they know what it is. There's people who don't know football who know Manchester United.
Hey, Manchester!
That's it. And on top of that, like for anyone who's from Manchester like myself, as soon as you go on holiday, anywhere in particular, anywhere actually, you say you're from Manchester, more often than not, first thing they say is Manchester United. Don't even speak English too well, but they understand that. Like people, and also on top of that, we sell everything. I keep stating this. Manchester United sell everything. Whatever item you have in your household that's close to you right now, guarantee Manchester United. We sell everything from clothing, hats, beanies, hoodies, jumpers, socks. The list goes on. List goes on. Pens, pencils, friggin' notebooks. We sell everything. You don't realize. And because you put the Manchester United badge on it, it will sell. People think Bruno Fernandes is world class and this great player simply because he plays for Manchester United. Electric toothbrush, guaranteed we sell toothbrushes. Guaranteed.
The Aura Farm.
On United condoms.
Guaranteed. If you type that in on Google, any item you have in your household right now, most of them, 90% of them, 95%. If you type that item in and say Manchester, you can get Manchester United bed covers, pillowcases, the list goes on, wallpaper. We sell everything, and that shit sells. And that's nothing to do with success on the football pitch. It's as a brand, people. We all need to realize that. That's why I don't worry about people say, oh, Manchester United got no money. Why is the megastore always full, man? Anytime you go to Trafford, no matter what time, if the megastore's open, it's full. And that adds into the pull as well, because players don't look at it like us from a fan perspective. Cunha's 26 and Mbeumo's like 26. They're old enough to remember Manchester United being successful. And on top of that as well, players, some of their favorite players probably played for Manchester United. So they probably grew up idolizing and mimicking certain players. And it's like, oh shit. Like I was literally having this discussion the other day and was talking about, I just use Yoro as an example. He probably remembers that Evra being at Manchester United. Maybe his family told him about Cantona being at Manchester United. And then someone told me Nani was his favorite player growing up, which then makes sense why he might be more inclined to join Manchester United. And all this thing about pull and Champions League, respectfully, we're not Newcastle. We're not Villa. Like when it comes to negotiating with players, and that's the MO, does it help? Of course it helps putting players on the main stage. Of course it does. Man, you Rizzler, probably there. We probably sell it. We probably sell it. We probably do, people. Just Google it.
United period pads.
And here's the crazy part.
United toilet paper.
It might probably do. And you know what the crazy part is? It might not.
Well, I have clean sheets anyway.
Yo, it might not be a fish. That's good. That's good.
That's the only clean sheet they got in their yard.
Real talk.
And here's the thing is with we're running jokes about the manufacturing. You know, people make bootleg shit. So there's probably bootleg shit of this stuff we're talking about.
You're right in what you're saying, bro, but like everyone else does what you're talking about. But Man United are a global massive brand that is bigger than
the point. The overall point
the little discrepancies. Arsenal's shop be full.
No,
Chelsea, everyone's shop be
Arsenal are also a global brand, as are Liverpool, as are Chelsea. They all are. You know what I'm saying? They all are 110%. Yeah, that is wrong. 110%. They shouldn't have cut. I agree with all the cuts, but the food cuts in the canteen. The rest of the cuts, I fully understand what they're doing, and I don't like any else. And yeah, like I was saying about the Champions League,
man's listing merch like none of us. Like we all sell so much.
Nah, but I'm saying we sell merch at a ridiculous rate, is what I'm saying. To the point where people think we are going broke.
You sell more merch than Arsenal.
Yes, some more merch than anyone in this country.
Globally, you probably sell more. Do you sell more?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You sell more in the UK than Arsenal.
Yeah. Arsenal sell a lot of merch
in the UK.
In the UK, maybe you do.
Globally, I think you do.
I'm saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So overall, when it comes to profit margins, it's us. Maybe there'll be certain markets you may have. Spurs may be big, like in South Korea, because the Sun. Spurs are probably top there. That's the point I'm making. But I'm saying overall,
We're
as
probably
like
massive in Africa because of like the whole
yeah,
back in the
exactly.
dating.
Yeah, so does
Like
that like
African players we had.
that you would have, because a lot when I was in college and like school, a lot of Africans supported either Chelsea or Arsenal because the amount of African players who played. But the point I'm making is
when we
about
had
that.
Salah and Mane, bro.
Yeah, you had Salah and Mane.
Salah, Mane and Keita, innit? And bro,
There you go. So the point I'm making is it's not about that like Liverpool, Arsenal, and Chelsea and other clubs don't. I'm just talking about the idea of us having no money is crazy to me. When all you have to do is Google it and see that Manchester United do. Like I said, we signed the biggest kit deal in Premier League history just 2 years ago. Bear in mind, we've been unsuccessful going on 10 years at that time. That's the point. And this whole thing about Champions League draw. And Mbeumo rejected three clubs with Champions League. He rejected Spurs, he rejected Newcastle, and he rejected Arsenal. What are we doing out here? Manchester United still have pull.
I can't believe he rejected Arsenal, bro.
That's not surprised to me.
Why?
Because we're Manchester United. This is the time where that works.
There's definitely
because we're Man United,
like,
mate.
even
That's
the
why.
situation you're in, I don't think Arsenal would have paid that. I don't think Arsenal would have paid the money.
No, you man would have definitely paid him the money. I think the problem was
no, the fee, the transfer fee. I don't think we would have paid transfer fee.
Bro, Arsenal are caked in it. I know you lot is PSR, so you can't.
Nah, it's not about being. It's not about having bread. These men are tight blood.
No, I know, but the point I'm saying,
these men are in the club, yeah, with 10 bags in their pocket, and they're asking the barman for tap water.
No, but I'm not talking about that per se. I'm saying in terms of Mbeumo choosing Man United, I think yes, Man United for me will never lose their pool in it. Like it's just something they'll never lose. But I also think Mbeumo.
No, chat. I'm not saying that I don't.
Let me land. I'm saying with Saka.
No, the chat's thing. No, the chat's saying that I don't believe it. No, I'm saying I can't believe that he turned us down. No, I don't believe that. It's not true.
Oh, okay. No, I'm saying because of Saka. I think because Saka being the star boy and him predominantly locking down the right wing position, I think that's also played a part.
He didn't want to play second fiddle.
Not even just second fiddle. I think playing as an out striker or on the left or doing this whole across the front line thing. I think, I'm not saying it's just because of that, but I do think that is a part of it. I think with Tottenham and Newcastle, Man United are just Man United.
Because he's at Brentford, he's in London. Yeah, like he ain't got to buy a new house. He ain't got to do nothing. He ain't got to change nothing. He can literally stay in his house.
Yeah,
and you know what I mean. All he's doing is you're going to North London, not West London now.
Yeah, I think if Saka was like a left winger, for example, I think the battle between Mbeumo probably wouldn't have been as easy as that. Yeah. I want United. Don't care what no one else says. Rare. Champions League, don't mind. Because again, Mbeumo is not 21. You know what I'm saying? Like. If he has great years at Manchester and you guys still take 2 years to get back into the UCL, then he's going to be what, 28?
Yeah.
How many big contracts does he have left in him at that point if he decides to stay on after the? Do you know what I'm saying? So my point is, I do feel like positioning and minutes are also a big factor.
Yeah, I think
as well as Man United having the pool where, like, bro, people can hate as much as they want, bro. No, I personally think no other team goes and gets Mbeumo and Cunha while finishing 15th and not having Champions League football aside from Man United. That's just my opinion.
I agree with that.
I don't think any other team does that. You know what I'm saying? But I do think just in Arsenal's defense, and you know, I don't really like to defend Arsenal, but in Arsenal's defense, they already have a right winger who's not respectfully ain't getting dropped anytime soon. So
that definitely plays a part, and it just adds into the whole whole thing. That's why I said, like, it's not doing all this going to take, because we was having this conversation a couple of days ago on my channel about what will it take for Manchester United's pull to like kind of dwindle. We're talking maybe another 10 years or 20 years from now being unsuccessful, where kids grow up and we aren't successful, but it still holds weight. But people still remember, like, for Mbeumo being in that red shirt and having the badge on his chest. Yes, it sounds unrealistic, but that is the case. That's the reason why, because there is, footballing wise, I'll admit this, there is better projects out there. Yes, Arsenal is a better project right now than Manchester United. Newcastle, where him on the right hand side, they need a right winger. He's better than every right winger they have. They have Isak and they have Gordon, and you look at what they're building. Also, they're in the Champions League as well, and the way they play football. I spoke previously about him going there and how, from a football fan perspective, that'd be great to see to add to the way Newcastle play. But Manchester United still have pull. Yes, even though I'm surprised about, not about bringing players in, just the two players he's not here yet, but the one player we've brought in and the one player that's on their way too. But it's a great start. and it just needs to continue. And I think it can help going forward, like the whole Gyökeres thing, talking about he's interested in coming Manchester United, and Champions League is not a factor. Not a surprise to me whatsoever.
That could be down to Amorim, though.
There was
Also,
three. The thing
about
is, though,
time we did something useful here.
three
Thank you.
proposals. And by the way,
Thank you.
three
About
proposals.
fucking time, mate. You know what I'm saying? You were useful. Finally. Sorry, go on, man. It's my bad.
Three proposals, bro. That's what's like. That's why I said that. It's not like, as I said, that you guys were just, bro, 3 proposals. 3. And all 3 of them had UCL.
Yes.
It's United,
And then you've got like, look, you've got one where, okay, cool, you might do a season of Champions League, yeah, Tottenham. You got one where they're building, they just won their first trophy, they got arguably the best striker in the league.
It's just owners.
You get me? You go and compete, you go and complete that front 3 now. You got Bruno Guimaraes tucked in behind you, pause, just boop, 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 Tonali, boop, boop, boop. You're gonna get more goals than you got at fucking Brentford, blood. You understand? Then you have Arsenal, who are fighting for the title. London, you ain't got to move nowhere. You understand? It's a bold decision that he's making going to United in the situation. Like, if you was in Europa, then cool. But to be how low you are, it's a big, big decision.
It's not a surprise because I just go on, Monty. You go.
I said this in my video, though. I think there's still an obsession with Man United that a player feels like if they believe in themselves enough to get Man United back to where they should be, then they'll be seen as a god. To get commercially the biggest team in the country back on its perch, you will be seen as the pundits that are speaking poorly about Man United to this day. The Scholesies, the Beckham, the Rooney's, the Kenos, you know what I'm saying, the Cantonals, all of these guys. Like there's a genuine obsession, I think, with wanting to be the guy to do it, and it because so many of them have failed. It looks like Man United is a graveyard, and footballing wise, Man United is a graveyard right now on paper, footballing wise. But just might think if you are crazy enough to be the spark to get Man United back, you're automatically a god, bro. Automatically.
Yeah, and I've done said this. You get lauded not only as a god at Manchester United. People look at you as a
Bruno been trying. Bruno been trying. Like Bruno been trying.
He kind of gets lauded by a god.
That's why he don't want to go. Do you think it's an ego thing? I want to be the one that all these men try to downplay my thing and look now, blood.
I think to an extent, but where I'm pissed off with that is not even at him. That should have been taken out of his hands. The fact that he was able to make the decision is absolutely disgusting. I'm not even mad at him. You choose to stay, you choose to go. You was interested. So let's kill that dead. Because if you was Manchester United through and through, the captain, you want to lead us back to the top on all this stuff, as soon as that interest came in, you would have just like instantly rejected. You negotiated. Reports are coming out saying, oh, he spoke to the family. So if you spoke to the family and you was negotiating, guess what? You was interested. So that's why I don't hear any noise about how much he loves the club and that. No, you wanted to cut. And also you said after the Europa League final, hey, if the club want to sell me for money, it is what it is. Then he put up that cryptic Instagram post when he was talking about if you tried and failed, congratulations. Some people don't even try. Just say you failed, man. Like, we know you failed. It's okay, man. People fail every day, man. It happens. And on top, and that's pretty much what it is in regards to the Bruno, for how I look at Bruno in that situation, where I'm on the standpoint, the manager wanted to keep him. Why? In your system, even though I don't rate him highly, Bruno is best as a 10. You are trying to sign 2 better 10s. Let's say hypothetically, and Mbeumo's here, and Mbeumo plays right 10, Cunha plays left 10, and you're going to sign a striker. Those front 3 positions are taken. Why are you playing Bruno in the pivot when you've watched it not work all season long? Make it make sense. And even on top of that, the money side of things, what we would have got for him. We could have reinvested that and signed 2 to 3 midfielders anyway, because we're going to sell players and clear off the wage budget also. So that's why I'm just the manager. I don't get it. The club, Ineos, why they weren't all over that deal instantly, and we should have moved him on straight away. And that's not just him. It's not no bias. Like, I don't have no bias towards anyone anywhere. I either rate you or I don't. Any player at the club for that price, I would have said so. Maybe outside of Euro, because he's the only one who's got the talent at the age where he might reach there. But anyone else at the club currently for that fee, I would have said sell them. Reinvest that, because you can go get a replacement for them and another. Could have got 3 midfielders for him. Now you're putting him in the pivot where he's not at his best, and the person next to you gotta be Black Panther. You gotta be Captain America, whoever this guy is, because we're going to sign a midfielder. We know Bruno doesn't have positional discipline, so I don't know who they're gonna. He's gonna be on an island by himself.
Who are you looking at in the midfield? Because I'm hearing that Kobe's gonna be kind of eased into that position as well.
I don't think so, because the manager don't rate him. So I don't see Mano playing like that. I don't see Xerxes playing like that. The manager didn't play those two before signings. So now the signings joining, I don't see him playing Xerxes like that. And I don't see him playing Mano like that. We are going to sign somebody there. Hopefully it's 2. Who? I don't know, because it's kind of quiet. The only person I heard is Alvarez from Atalanta. He's the only one. But we
He
need
likes to go forward though as well.
Who?
The Alvarez guy. Any more forward?
Nah, he's more all action. He's more all action. Like he's mobile, he can get around, he can clamp people type.
He don't
of thing.
really sit though, innit?
Say again?
He don't really sit though, does he?
No, but we need 2 there. We need someone who is a controller. You know what I'm saying? Who can get on the ball and short range passing, long range passing, like a Vitina.
Edison you're going for, not Alvarez. Edison.
Yeah. Edison. Is his name not Edison Alvarez? You don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah.
Oh, it's Edison Alvarez. I don't know.
Yeah, that's his name. So yeah,
Edson
we need
Alvarez,
that type.
yeah.
And then we need a believer type.
I think they just call him Edison.
Oh, is it just Edison? All right, fairs. And then we need
Edison's
like
going Al Hilal apparently.
Yeah, they dropped their interest in Bruno, or when that stopped, they've gone for him now. But yeah, and then go get a believer type, like a powerhouse. We need that in there, because we need, as much as we've added athleticism with these two, whoever the striker is, like I say, the Gyökeres links, who knows? We're going to sign a striker. Who that is, I don't know. If we go get Gyökeres, cool. It's just about getting talent in and letting the talent play. And I mentioned Estupiñán already. That'd be great if that happens. Emi Martinez as well. And the outgoings, Lewis mentioned it. Hoyland's been linked with a move away. Garnacho linked with a move away. Anthony linked with a move away. Onana linked with a move away as well. Obviously, the lone players, Rashford, Sancho linked with a move away also. And Ten Hag's at Leverkusen, come get your guys, man. Come get your players. I know they got linked to Anthony. Come get the rest. You tried to sign Mount twice. Come get him the 3rd time. So yeah, we'll see what. Great start, but we need to continue.
This as well. I have seen you guys have interest in Nicholas Jackson, so I wanted to know your thoughts on that.
I heard that. I wouldn't get that. Don't understand.
It was you, Villa, Inter, and I think Atletico. All the 4 clubs looking at him.
I don't understand it. I wouldn't get it.
Well, it's only like interest for now, so that's all that I got on it.
No, it's like with the rumor mill. But yeah, I would, if it, well, let's say it's hypothetical, I'll be like, that's the first one I'd see, because everyone we've been linked to makes sense so far. There's no one we've been linked to, and I'm like, even if I have, well, I would have, if it's more than one, I have, I prefer this player to this player, it all makes sense. But we just need to continue. Well, like I say, man, myths killed. That's what I love to see, man. No money there, no pull, all this rubbish. All right, let's dead all that, and let's carry on in this window.
Big up DZ Hazards. Lewis, why do you want Onana 2.0 at Chelsea? Pain.
Mignon is not Onana 2.0. Not at all. But big up, man. Big up, bro.
Big up K again. It's only the Rodrygo move that moves the needle and puts Arsenal in title race. Else, it's top 4 hope. This is not another PR stunt. That's what I'm saying. Rodrygo is a move that gets man over the line. It's a needle mover. It gets clubs turning heads and looking like rotted. That man ain't fucking about, blood. If you got Saka on one side, Rodrygo on one side, man are gonna be shook at you, bro. Trust me. Big up LTFC. Up the Reds, up the real Reds. Yeah, big man thing. I already got Verts 7 top. He's gonna be number 7, yeah. Months. What? Verts gonna be number 7. Okay. Ain't Diaz number 7?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what shirt they're gonna give him. 66.
Yeah, that's available. Ain't 10 available?
This guy.
Nah, McAllister wears number 10.
Oh yeah, Mac 10. But won't they move him? Because he's not a 10.
As he said on his story, innit? He respects them. He respects the shirts. He respects that. He respects all of that stuff, innit? So we don't mind about the 10. Maybe you can have the number 8 shirt. Actually, that shirt's cursed. I think that shirt's cursed. Ain't been a good number 8 since Stevie Attis.
What, since Gerrard?
Yeah, Keita had it before Sobe was KR.
Yeah, Keita and Shabazz, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah.
You might get 7. Might get 27, innit? Darwin's old number.
Okay.
Or D-Box. I said a D-Box old number, actually. Put some
Yeah.
respect on the 27 name.
Real talk. Big up Bareles. TPZ deep tight. Huh? How long do you think Arteta will stay? He's staying next season. You get me? It wouldn't surprise me if he stayed longer, bruv, because if he continues getting top 4, Kroenke don't give a shit. Big up Faye. Rodrygo has 6 goals and 5 assists in 30 games, and we are lapping him for 100 million low. But he hasn't really been, you understand?
Gotta love GNA based analysis, eh?
You get me? Like, I don't even want to get into that one, bro, because this is
Bro.
Rodrygo, bro. You get me? Like, a man here.
Just
You know what I
watch
mean?
him. All you have to do is just watch him, man.
Literally, you have eyes. You understand? Use them. You see me?
Just watch the player and understand
The Ross.
literally much to smoke about facilitating. He's playing with Bellingham, Mbappe, Vinicius Jr. Like, he's a facilitator. Like,
And he plays on the, and he puts him on the right when he's at fucking Madrid,
Yeah,
bro.
he's a
You don't
facilitator.
even get to play in the left on his natural side. Like, what we doing here, blood? But big up Maka. Also about status, and Mbeumo has gained 70k on Insta.
Which is not a surprise. Which then is gonna allow him when he does his brand deals to get more too. Go through the roof his profile. He ain't even signed.
Big up LFC Sai. Man like Sai, you know. Cunha signed and Mbeumo in talks, yet United's broke. Rumors fly. Amarim laughs. Found gold under Fergie statue. They're splashing cash like tycoons.
Ain't that much money, but big up my guy Sai.
Sai's bang on with that one, blood. No lies told. No lies told, blood.
Hey,
Big up Larry.
Make a big bid for Sesko as well.
Big up man like Larry, blood. He says, did y'all see Onana's reception when he came on Cameroon's international break? He was getting mobbed in every country he was at. And Mbeumo would have seen that too. And Onana is a flop. Big up Larry again. Cameroon changed their bus route and hotel in Uganda because of fans mobbing Onana. I know United are not good at this moment, but people, let's be serious. What do you think he means by that? Let's be serious for us.
When he's talking about the poll and everything like that. That's what
Okay.
he's talking about. He look at the season that Mbeumo's had for Brentford, and then look at the season Onana's had for us. And Onana's the one getting mobbed.
Yeah. Facts.
That's
though.
what I think he's saying with that. That's what he's talking about.
Big up Romy. And Mbeumo has 2 years left and an option. Okay. Exact same situation as Rice. Hella misinformation when it comes to United and money. Fair play. You lot addressed it. You understand? We're not going to hide from it over here, blood. Big up RSV. Jason Wilcox deserves credit for pushing Mbeumo and Cunha, but him not selling Bruno, who is 31, is very foolish, in my opinion.
RSV, this is my problem with Ineos. Do one good thing and then there's multiple bad things.
Big up RSV again. He says also it rivals want Arteta to if rivals want Arteta to stay at Arsenal, it is telling kind of like when all rivals wanted United to keep Ole and Ten Hag, knowing that they were both crap. This is what I'm saying. Like when rivals want your manager to stay, that is not a good sign, blood. You understand?
Okay.
Like rivals will never want your best player to stay at your club. But if they want your manager, then you have to look at yourself, blood. You get me? You gotta take yourself out of the situation that you're in and look from an outsider's point of view. You get me? Big up Chike every time. Tyrese Halliburton, put some respect on his name.
Yeah, that was crazy yesterday. Halliburton hit a clutch shot at the end. Pacers won. Then the game 1 of the NBA Finals. That's what he's talking about. They beat OKC in game 1. Yeah, Halliburton hit a late shot. My thing. Scenes.
Big up John. Troops, do you think it's still too soon for the Kroenke banners? Never too soon, blood. You get me? Win, lose, or draw. Kroenke out. Money spent. Money stacked. Kroenke out, blood. You get me? Big up Nadir. Yeah, that's mad. Yeah, that is mad.
Yeah, the word slander names have been insane.
Yeah, that is beyond.
I saw
mad.
fucking have words. I saw squirts. I saw all
Yeah,
sorts of craziness.
Yeah, man, but that is
Other words.
that one was crazy.
Yeah, that one was nuts. That one was nuts.
Someone said genital words. I couldn't even. I can't.
Nah, bro.
Man.
Yo, nice.
You didn't have to say that, blood. You
I
understand?
was sorry, but that's the one.
That's insane.
That's
There was no need at all to disclose that information.
That's an all-timer, innit?
There was no need to disclose that information, blood.
Yo, what? Stay in Germany, man.
Stay
Stay in Germany for your own good. They're gonna ruin your name. They're gonna ruin your name over here, man. Genital words is insane.
That is hilarious.
That is nuts.
But that is.
That is disgusting, blood.
Oh,
Bruv.
right. Oh, I'm crying tears, yo.
Look, I got to mute Flawless because he's gonna crack up, blood. Look, no, keep laughing, bro. Do your thing, blood. I'll just fly through this, bro. Look, he's gone. Big up, man, like Ray, Mr. 16 out of 10, blood. You understand? Big up your damn self, Ray. He says Richard Hughes is useless at negotiating. He can't even agree a deal with his former club for Kirkes. Verts ain't happening. I've said it for time. Also, Rodrygo is overrated. The left winger teams should be getting is Bacola. Yeah, you've just this Ray guy, bro. You understand? Man said Bacola over Rodrygo. You know, have some shame, bruv. You get me? Have some actual shame, blood. But big up yourself. You get me?
Be all right, man.
Big up yourself as always, blood. You understand? Good to see you. Big up Chike again. Who has seen the new Mission Impossible movie yet? I haven't.
I heard it's good.
That was a new movie.
Yeah, I've heard it's good. But I haven't watched it, no.
Big up Lewis. Left wing Rodrygo had 8 goals and 2 assists in 14 games when Vinny was injured. There we go, blood. That is what I want on my left wing, blood. You understand? Absolute cookery. You get me? Big up Alan. You rate City will go in for Rodrygo too.
Maybe. It's a possibility. If they can, there's definitely a possibility.
Who have they got on the left? I'm trying to think. Who they got on the left?
Grealish.
Doku, yeah, their left
Foden.
stinks, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get that done ASAP, bro. Arsenal, yo, Cronky, don't make me.
You don't want Cherki on one side and Rodrygo on the other with Mamouche and Haaland.
Yeah, and Rodri back. Nah, I'm good still.
With the Rangers.
Yeah, we don't need that, bro.
Yeah, fuck City, man.
Chelsea news, Lewis. Chelsea are moving. You get me? The lap has been announced. He'll wear the number 9 shirt. You understand? Gittins, he's still got rumors there, but Kudus apparently a bid was rejected by West Ham. That one kind of came out of nowhere. I'm not gonna lie, blood. And that is
we're trying
to me,
to
that's
throw
a very
players
good
in the
move.
deal. We're trying to throw players in the deal to like lower the release clause because like they're obviously looking for the 85 million. I think it's 80 million for teams in Europe. I think it's 80 million for European teams, 85 million for teams in the Prem. And is it Saudi 100 million? I'm not sure, but there's a third release clause. He's got like 3 of them. But we tried to offer players as part of the deal. Apparently, Robert Sanchez and Dewsbury Hall were like thrown in there. Both of them got rejected.
Oh, so that's why you're looking at my gone.
Oh, Mignon is he's been looked at as a market opportunity because he rejected us 2 years ago because we didn't have Europe. AC Milan had Champions League. Now AC Milan don't have Champions League. We have Champions League. His wages suit our structure because he's only on like 58k a week. So like we can easily integrate him into our system. And yeah, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Great leader. That's one of the main things I've heard a lot from all AC Milan sources. He's a brilliant leader. He's a massive part of the dressing room and everything. And it's a great opportunity. We're just trying to see if we can get him on the cheap because they want, I think, 20, 25 million. We're only valuing him at around 12, 15 because he's got a year left on his contract. And that's going to keep going for maybe the next few days. And I don't mind them negotiating.
Would you pay the 25?
If it gets to Monday and we haven't agreed it, just pay what they're asking. Pay what they're asking and keep it stepping. Because I'm only going to be annoyed if we get to the Club World Cup and he's not there. I don't mind going there with Petrovic. That's fine. But this is a clear level raiser. So if he's there, suits the Wade structure. And like, even forgetting just the ability, experience, leadership. We've spoken about that so many times. He brings that in spades. Do not let this opportunity go by. But I don't think we will. I think eventually we'll get our man, because AC Milan, however bad our owners, however bad our sporting directors are, theirs is 50 times worse. They are everything that the worst case scenario of Clear Lake and our owners would be. It's them. It's them. These man literally just signed Renders on a 5-year contract a few months ago, and then they've already offloaded him to Man City for less than what they could have got him for. Like, we can get it. We can get our way through this negotiation thing. I'm really confident we'll get the player, but just get it done. Don't walk away if they start moving stubborn. Just give them their fucking money and keep it.
You sound a bit
stepping.
worried, fam.
Not worried. I'll be worried if we get to Monday and I'm still saying this. Like, next episode, if we haven't got any confirmation, then I'm going to be like, look, just pay the money. Just pay the money. Give him the 25 million. I don't give a damn. Just. You
think that could be the difference with you winning majors or not?
It'll be a step in the right direction, definitely. But like, still got to figure out what we're doing in terms of like this left winger situation, because we're looking at Gittins, and then there's the whole Ekatike situation where it's like, I've heard that it's meant to be Delap and Jackson that is meant to be the number 9 options for us. So are we trying to look at Ekatike as like a 10/left winger? I'm not sure, because he doesn't really play that sort of role. Like, it wouldn't make sense, but all I keep hearing is that we're looking at a goalkeeper, we're looking at a centre-back, we're looking at a left winger. So, not sure if it's Gittins, if we're trying to, like, use Ekatike in a different role or something. I don't really know too tough, but I guess we'll find out if we even get Ekatike, because Liverpool are still interested. There was some source talking about them potentially hijacking the entire move, but nothing's really happened today. Today's been very quiet in terms of Chelsea news. So, I guess we'll see if something drops by the evening, but as of right now, Kudus is probably just Chelsea going back to figure out what our next move's on. Mike Mignon, we had a meeting with AC Milan yesterday. Obviously, Mignon also had the game, so like there wasn't going to be too many updates on that. We might hear something tonight. We might hear something tomorrow. And yeah, bar that, there's not really been much else bar Napoli looking at Trevor Chalobah, but apparently they're only going to offer like 10 million euros or something. So bye-bye, Napoli. This is why I hate dealing with Serie A clubs, because like they are bastards to negotiate with for their own players, and they will lowball you to death for your own players. So yeah, fuck them, man. I'm all good. And yeah, I think that's it in terms of news, really. I haven't really seen too much else. Obviously, he's sent Sterling back and everything, sadly, but yeah, that's it.
You're on mute, Troops.
Ekatike is pushing to join Chelsea.
Boy Goldberg.
Chelsea are looking for a deal with bonuses to be around 80 to 90 million euros. So you're looking at around 75, 80,
75,
83.
Around that region.
Okay, well, at least Ekatike is pushing for the Chelsea move, then that should accelerate things a little bit more. But with the amount that they're still asking for, I don't think we're going to hear anything today. Most you might hear of is a bid, but I think Chelsea are still going to look for a little bit less than what Frankfurt are looking for. And they've just said £84 million, or we're not talking. £84 million, 100 million euros, because they know Liverpool's interested. They know other clubs will show interest as well. And they also know we kind of want it done soon so we can get him in for the Club World Cup. So they're trying to use that as their own leverage. I think this one drags past the Club World Cup, same as Gittins. But we'll see. We'll see. If it was just Chelsea in the market for Ekatike, I'd actually think we'd get it done sooner. But they're just going to keep waiting for 84 mil. We're trying to throw a few Strasbourg players at Frankfurt, because they've had interest with, I think, Bakwa and someone else from that club. And like we're trying to use them as the middleman in that. So maybe that helps. But even then, there's not really been any moves made on that front. So it's just been a bit of a slow day, really. Like the most news we've heard is just a Fabrizio tweet about Kepa. That's it. We haven't had much else.
You think 80 mil is a bit too much for Ekatike? You think he's? You think that's only happening because there's clubs interested in him? Is he actually valued at that?
the value's for them, innit? It's how they've.
Now,
It's
what
like
would you
Declan
value
Rice,
him
for
at?
example. Remember, for years I was saying I don't rate him as 100 mil, but I think
Yeah.
West Ham value him at 100 mil because of his
Yeah.
importance. I think it's the same thing with Ekatike, innit? Now, I still don't really think he's that ready for that sort of step up, but he does look very techy. He does look like he has a good IQ. I do think the finishing could improve a little bit. I do think he still needs to like bulk up a little bit more as well. But like as a technical player, then maybe.
Would
I'm
you
always
start
gonna
him?
think.
Because
I
out
haven't
of him,
seen
Jackson and
I ain't
Delap.
seen enough of. I ain't seen enough of him to even say that. I really haven't. So
That's
it's like,
what I'm at.
I'm really just going off like what I've seen in like the space of 20, 30 minutes and just a lot of hype for him. But I also have so much Bundesliga PTSD, it fucking hurts. And I'm looking at this one, I'm just thinking, don't be another one, please. Don't be another one, please. But he might not be. Who knows? He might not.
Yeah, 'cause to be fair, you know what? Chelsea do a lot of business in Germany, you know.
Yeah, Havertz, Werner, and Kunku, isn't it?
Mhm.
Is that the last three?
Pulisic is probably the best one we brought from the Bundesliga.
Balak?
Oh, yeah. Great shout. I was thinking more recent history, innit?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
last 4 or 5 years and everything.
You have to go
But-
back to Balak, blood.
Yeah,
That's
fucking
a-
Balak, Pulisic, and them, man. And even then, we had our flops. We had Claudio Pizarro 7-8 season. He did nothing in England, and then went back to Germany and started balling again. Look, 84 million. I'm always gonna think it's a little bit steep for him. I'll be so real, but if he joins, I'll give him a chance because he's still a quality talent.
Mm.
I don't know if it's gonna work playing him on the left hand side though, because he's barely played there. And I think if you're gonna move him to another league and then instantly put him out of position, that's not going to be a great move. But maybe if he joins, there's just even more of a push for Nicholas Jackson to go out, because a lot from what I've seen from him is just Jackson, but in the Bundesliga and with a bit more composure in front of goal. So maybe it does mean we just like Nicholas Jackson slowly gets pushed out, because there's been rumors of him being unhappy. There's been rumors of him like trying to sound out interest from a couple of other clubs. He's not pushing for an exit or anything, but there's an element of unhappiness and everything. And
why? Is he homesick?
Nah, criticism and abuse from fans. And it's like, look, the abuse I understand, but the criticism, welcome to Chelsea. As a Jackson defender, you deserve it. You absolutely deserve it. I did so much defending for you this season, and all you spent 2025 doing was just throwing it back in my face and actually putting that on target instead of the shots. So take the criticism. You're at Chelsea Football Club, mate. It is what it is.
Welcome to the big leagues.
Welcome to
Yeah,
football,
man.
bro. Like, football is a critical game, no matter where you play. You could be playing fucking Sunday League. You're going to get criticized, bro.
You haven't watched yourself missing 3-4 chances in multiple games, us not winning the game as a result, and you wonder why you're being criticized? Like, bro, what are you doing?
Reaper's been on him. I ain't going to lie. Reaper's on Jackson.
Yeah,
bro.
Reaper's been on him all season. And like,
Reaper's on him.
all he's done is vindicate him this season. That's
Yeah.
the worst part. Like, I've gone from being like, you man are being too harsh. It's only a few games, to like, this ain't getting any better. Then to it's getting worse. He's not even linking up anymore. His touch has disappeared. Wake up. Wake up, otherwise Ekatike might just be your replacement. You know them ones. He might just be your replacement. And if he is, like, I still think Jackson can be a lot better in a few years, but I ain't waiting a few years. You got to be a number 2 for now. You got to be a number 2. We knew that last summer. This season has only just justified it. You ain't good enough to lead the line yet. I still think you can in a few years. I think like this whole lead the line for Chelsea thing is way too early for him. Way too early. But yo, if this is the mentality, oh boy, yeah, maybe just I don't care. I'll turn on anybody for the Chelsea. You man know where it is. I don't give a damn. Manager, player, individual, whoop-de-doo. Like,
Yeah, he's just limited. Like, he's a good player. He's just, for where you lot are trying to go to, he's just limited. This is the problem. It's the same problem Havertz has. Not bad players, but for where you lot are aiming to go, they're just not it. You put them
that's the thing that
any other
disgusts
Premier
me,
League
though. We
People
were
go,
clear of the Havertz and fucking all of this bullshit in November, and then he's gone right back
You
there.
know what it is?
Right
But
back there.
you said he just went back to it. Man's just leveled. He's just gone back to his level. He's good enough and in a good enough team.
It was a
have
purple patch.
Same way with Havertz is good enough to have.
It was a fucking purple patch.
It was a purple patch, bro. Now
was
he's showing
actually
his
a
true
fucking
level.
purple
But
patch.
now he's leveled out. If he was at Palace, no one's batting the eyelid. He's performing.
Mateta is better than him. Speaking of Palace,
No,
Yeah,
Mateta
Mateta
is
has
better.
been
But my
better.
point is,
Yeah.
I'm making
Yeah.
though. If he was at Palace performing the way he's performing, we'd all go, yeah, decent striker, and be like, all right, cool. It wouldn't be as heavy as criticism of him. Is the point I'm making.
I still don't mind him being our number 2, but it's like if you can't, if you don't want to do that, and if you can't do that, leave. It's fine.
He's a backup
Like
option.
Ekatike can come in. That will be Ekatike to lap, whatever. We'll move with that. It is what it is. But all it seems there's more and more interest. Atletico, Inter, not AC, United, Villa. Club World Cup will know, innit? Because now Delap's staying and he ain't going to the under-21 Euros. Don't let him have a better tournament than you. Don't let him have a better tournament than you.
You think the number 9 shirt was a brave decision by him, knowing what's happened to all the people that have taken that shirt at Chelsea in recent years?
Look, I respect the bollocks, innit? But my personal criteria for the number 9 shirt is you have to win the Golden Boot at Chelsea first. Not before you join Chelsea either, at Chelsea. Been tricked enough times. But it's a very fucking low bar with the 9 shirt, innit? It's a very fucking low bar. You can't do worse. Fucking hope you can't do worse. Yo, I looked through the names of it. I brought it up yesterday. Aubameyang, Lukaku, Tammy, Higuain, Morata, Falcao, Torres, DeSanto, Steve Sidwell, Boularus, and then it only just starts getting a bit better. Shout out Crespo. Then there's Kesman, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, big up Jimmy Floyd, Chris Sutton, and then Vialli, rest in peace. But that number's gone through a fuck ton of shit.
So you're telling me since Abramovich landed, the number 9's just gone to shit?
Crespo, Torres and Tammy are in purgatory, and the rest of them... Go on, Delap. It's a low-ass bar, man. Go be a Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank.
It is a lot, yeah. Like, yo, that list is horrible, man.
It stinks.
Fucking Boularus, bruv. All I remember him doing was costing us the title at the Emirates, the prick.
Yeah, man like Khalid, blood.
Yeah, he got a red card at the Emirates, our first game there. And then we lost the title to United because we drew. Yeah, actually, it saved us United.
Jose was like...
It saved us United winning the league at our ground. Fuck it. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'll take that.
You remember Jose at full time?
Yeah, you're doing the whole chin up and everything. It's like one of the first full games I've watched at Chelsea. I managed to find a legal stream. Back in 07 days and everything.
Come on. What do you mean, blood? Man, outside. Big up Naf. Or Naffy, should I say. Flawless, I think I saw your snow bunny in the new SL and Nux music video.
I'll be one of them.
Yes, I even know who's that song. So you talking about just being
We
Valentine?
drink my tropical juice and let me smoke this tropical weed. Yo, I've got the medicine flavors. No one to drink about me. He's cold blood.
I've not seen the video, no.
Man, that what the SL, the Blizzard.
Yeah, he's cold.
And visuals. Cold.
I need to see it because everyone's giving it props. Big up Ray is back again, blood. He's on a mad thing today, blood. You know when Ray super chats. He super chats at utter madness, blood, at times. You get me? People only rate Rodrygo because he plays for Madrid and scored a couple of goals versus City. Watch him regularly, and he ain't great. One of my best mates is a huge Madrid fan, and he don't rate Rodrygo. Bacola can be unstoppable. If Bacola could sort his feet out, he could. If Bacola could stay composed, he could. If Bacola could,
massive if
you get me, massive if Bacola could, you get me, actually use a bit of footballing IQ and improve the decision making, he could. But you understand, we're clearly seeing he's not, blood. You get me? He's closer to Fuad than Dewey, blood. You feel me? Big up Ramirez. Troops, you're looking healthy now that the season's over. Blood, I ain't got no stress now. You understand? My kids don't stress me that much. You know what I mean? I got a beautiful wife. I'm healthy. I'm good. You know what I mean? No Arsenal, blood. This is what happens when Arsenal leave my life to punks. Big up Kosovo baller, my dog. So big up everyone. Smash the likes. Come on, big up your damn self, broski. You know the vibes, blood. You understand? Let's smash up them likes, blood. Are we on 1K likes yet, blood? We're on
you said it's
867,
Yeah.
and we still got 2K inside, blood. So I don't know how 1K hasn't landed, blood. You get me? We've had 2K
half
for over an hour, blood. You know what I mean?
Desgracia.
You get me? It's a disgrace. Months. Liverpool news is last, blood, because there's not really a lot of news to come out, blood. You get me? We're waiting on the Kirkes deal. On the Kirkes deal, Fabrizio said that we have to be patient with that one. You get me? So we're gonna take our time with it. No pun intended. Verts, you get me? We're just waiting for the confirmation. You understand?
Flirts, you know. Come on, yeah, man.
Waiting on flow day.
Yeah, man. Flow days.
Sorry, that slander name took me out. Sorry,
Genital works, bro.
As you said his name,
That's never been forgotten about.
Yeah, if he has a stinker, you're finished.
Bro, just stay in Germany, man.
It's one of them ones. But nah, apart from the bait free, obviously one of them that's already holding the shot already. Just more Luis Diaz stuff, really. Obviously, his quotes are a bit not cryptic, but interesting quotes from Diaz yesterday. You know what I mean?
What did he say?
I'll read it out. Or Lewis, unless you want to share the screen. Fabrizio posted this quote yesterday, innit?
Oh yeah, one sec, I'll get it.
Yeah, lad. I know, yeah. But the quotes are a bit weird, man. Like he's just happy to be sold, or he's happy to see out his contract, kind of thing. That is a bit weird. For me, the fact that we're not even really pricing out Darwin Núñez at this point is a bit worrying. That's like he needs to be gone from our club. The fact that he's still here bothers me, innit? But yeah, he found it, Lewis, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh, you got it, Lou?
Yeah. I'm guessing this one's it.
So Luis Diaz said, "I'm very happy at Liverpool. They've treated me well since the first day. We're talking with other clubs. It's the transfer window. It's normal. If Liverpool renews my contract, or if I have to stay the 2 years I have left, I'll be happy. It's up to them." How is it normal to talk to another club when you're not even in the last year of your contract? Yes, the window's open, but unless you're in the last year, the last 6 months, because that's when you can actually talk to a club. How is it normal? Like, is this
the
guy
club giving him permission then?
Well,
and has Slot said that? Yeah, go flirt with them, man. Pause.
This is the thing. Like we've said, like
Barcelona, like saying you're in a dance and you're like, yeah, my gal can go get daggered, but she's leaving with me.
Yeah, it's
literally that. You literally, go get wine up. You understand? And then me and you, end of the night, we're leaving and going home. You know what I mean? See the kids in the morning. You know what I mean? Beans and toast and all that. You know what I mean? Because blood, that's what you're basically doing, bro.
Yeah, it's you know what it is with Diaz. Again, he's Barcelona's one of their top targets in it, and he's South American, so he's obviously gonna. His dream is definitely to play for Barca, but he's 28, so he's got one more contract left in him, one more, and if he sees out our contract, he's gonna be 30. So even though his body might be still able to play at a good level, I don't think a top club's gonna come in at 30 years old to sign a player for a decent contract. So it's either he goes this window, or he stays and he sees out his contract, leaves on a free. But I don't think he gets his dream move to Barcelona on a free in 2 years' time. You know what I'm saying? So if we're gonna sell him, then I think it's got to be now. I can't even lie. It's got to be now. And if he's talking with other clubs, then it's got to be Saudi then. But does he really even want to go Saudi? Saudi are happy to take him.
I saw another source that said he didn't want to go Saudi, he only wants to go Barca.
Yeah, Barca, I think, that's what I'm saying. He wants Barca. I think the Saudi move will probably be more open to that when he's like 30, 31. So if Diaz goes, then you lot got to go get me Rodrygo, innit? But if I'm not bothered if Diaz stays. Diaz as a left winger, he can cut. Diaz as an attacker for Liverpool, as the profile and what he offers, no one else I think offers what Diaz offers us in terms of his complete package. You know, he pisses me off in the final third. But yeah, them quotes are a bit weird. Like I'm not like I wouldn't be like distraught if he left. especially if you got good money for him.
Do you find it a bit cheeky?
Nah, because he said Liverpool be treating me well. I don't mind seeing out my contract. If the club want to offer me a new contract, I'm happy to do that as well. He's just kind of like, whatever you guys want, I don't really mind. You know what I'm saying?
He's saying that. He's basically saying that he's covering his ass. Pause. That's not a pause actually, because you should cover your ass. But he's basically, you know what I mean? That's what he's doing. He's covering his side of the deal, his side of the bargain, to make sure that if Liverpool,
he's just clearing his own name. He's clearing his own name in the sense that I ain't pushing for a move, but if I move, it's no hard feelings kind of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of them ones. He's just kind of laid back. If he gets sold, he gets sold. If he don't, he don't. If he stays, he stays. That's whatever's best for both parties. I'm on that. You know what I'm saying? If that means, hopefully that means if he's willing to go to, if I have to go Saudi at 31, you guys offer me a new contract, I'm cool with doing that too. He's just cool with everything. He's being a yes man at the moment, so that's all it is. We told Barca to F off. Yes, Ali, I know. We told Barca to give it a rest, but the thing is, just selling to Barca, I don't know when I'm gonna see that money. We will have a friend that owed us money, and let's be honest, we gave him that money 2 years ago.
You ain't even seen him since 2 years.
Yeah. Oh no, we see him all the time.
I don't see him. I ain't answering the calls. Nothing.
On Snap, we're seeing him in the club. On Snap, I'm seeing him snap.
No, yeah, I see him on socials. I don't see him in person.
That's what Barca's on, bro. I'm seeing you like I'm seeing all the weed.
Like, hey, Copa del Rey.
On
hey,
holidays,
La Liga.
On holidays and that. You know what I'm saying? Telling man to get their money up on socials, but I ain't really seen my money yet. So selling to Barca's a little bit like, I don't really know about all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know about
the techie one.
So, yeah.
You need money up front.
I personally don't think the Danny Olmo money is even processed. I don't even think that's even processed. I can't even lie.
Bro, they still owe Frankie bread. They still owe Frankie wages, bro.
They just still owe the young wages.
No. I'll get you your bread, bro. Don't worry about that. I got you. But just shout me, innit? Shout me. Yeah, but what date? No. Listen, I got you still. Yeah, no dates. Just I got you. Give it a rest, man. Yeah, selling to Barca. Yeah, listen. I want him to fulfill his dream at Barcelona, but realistically, I think we told Barcelona to fuck off because they know we're just with money. It's just not that. They can have Rashford for 40 million, and
that's why I'm hoping it falls through, man. So loan thing,
brother. You're seeing 5 million up front, and the rest of that 35 you'll see in 2035.
Cool, man.
The man are putting up with 3 mil a year.
Get him off the books. Them wages, get him off the book. Cool. 5M's cool. Get him off the books. We raise his profile over there. You don't even have to loan with an option to buy. You don't even have to be an obligation. Option to buy. I think it'll go over there.
Word to John. At least he's being honest about it. Other than a certain other scouser that played for us.
Has Frimpong been given a number yet?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't actually know.
Because I was thinking who's number 2 at your club right now? Joe Gomez, no?
Joe Gomez, no?
Ain't it Joe Gomez?
Joe Gomez, isn't it?
And then who's number 3?
Who is number 3?
Who's number 3?
I don't really pay attention to numbers on the numbers on the back too much, Who's number 3?
Number 3, blood. I don't think you got a number.
Ain't it Endo?
No, Endo's number 3. Yeah,
Endo number 3.
Endo, he's right.
Yeah, so
who's 4? Kanate.
Van Dijk's number 4 then.
5's Kanate.
Yeah, Van Dijk's number 4.
So who's number 6?
Number 6. Who is number 6?
It was Thiago before.
No, he took Thiago's number. Yeah, who took Thiago's number? Who took Thiago's number?
Who's number 6, blood? That's why I'm saying, why can't
the number 6? The number 6 is
it's available.
Still available then, because no one took Thiago's number when he left, and he only left last year.
What number's Grav? Grav's double digits.
2 years.
Grav's 38.
I knew it, but he's double digits.
That's 38. But Grav will probably take the 6, unless Grav stays 38, and then maybe one of the other boys take the 6, and maybe leave space for a Wirtz. What
number was Frimpong?
I think Wirtz could get 27 or something.
Yeah. What number was Frimpong at Leverkusen?
But I couldn't tell you that.
1 sec, I'll check now.
Weren't he 20s or something?
20. Day. Wait, no. 1 second. What did it say? Yeah. 30 at Leverkusen. Yeah.
You got any number? No one's got number 30 at your club, do they? He might get number 30 still.
I don't know. We'll have to see in it. Like, as I said, it don't really bother me what numbers man are getting in it. But unless it's, as I said, it's the 8 shirt, the 10, the 7s, and yeah, them ones there. I don't really care about all of that. But I do feel like Diaz, again, at least he's being honest, unlike a certain Trent Alexander-Arnold. You know what I'm saying? So I said give him 66 for real talk. Give him 66 or something, man.
That would be
give what 66.
That would be absolute bro.
Or retire the number for the opposite reason. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
They would have retired the 7 or the 9.
No, I don't know. Man.
You know what I mean? 66 ain't. I mean, it's only Trent that's wore that one. 7 and
unless
9.
Unless it's like 7 to 11 or 6 to 11. I think those are the numbers people like look at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When it comes to like the 3, 4, 5, that's usually the back line. So.
Yeah, so left. That's why I was asking number 2, but it's Gomez, isn't it? So he might go for 30. Gravenberch won't switch because apparently he's had that number since his academy days. So he's doing the Trent thing and the Rice thing, the 41.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But
could have given Zuba you could have given it to Zuba Mendy.
Zuba who?
Zuba maybe.
Zuba make your mind up.
You get me? Zubi don't know, blood. You understand?
I don't know, man. But no, apart from that, it's a bit quiet. But I think we're just trying to wrap up again. When a deal was costing 150 million euros, bro, like
it's gonna take time. I mean, look, the Rice still kind of dragged.
It's done already. It's just again like it's about announcements and stuff now.
Yeah, it's like the Rice deal. Everyone knew it was done. It was just getting the logistics done as well. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. So
Verts will be there. Unfortunately, you get me. Let's just hope he falls on his face, blood. Doesn't get hurt. You know what I mean when I say fall on his face before man start burning their feelings in the chat, blood. You get me? Big up Kevin. Pep about to turn Ryan to Turkey at City. Bro, I want to word to Mons. I want to see how Pep deals with this, bro, because his handling of Grealish was absolutely tragic, bro. You know what I mean? Like absolute tragic, blood. You get me? Grealish was probably the one at that point before he went to Man City, before he left Villa. He's probably that English player, that guy. You know what I mean?
The Maverick.
You know what I mean? Pep's just smashed him up. Let's just be real. Big up Strictly Football. Diaz is reported on 55k a week. Of course, he'll speak to other clubs. Clubs will reach out to players before making a bid, contract or not. It's normal. Yeah, obviously we know shit happens behind the scene, but to actually openly say, yeah, man's shopping. You understand? I'm going Tesco. I'm going Waitrose. I'm going M&S. I'm looking for the best steak. You understand? It's wild. You get me? And cheeky. You feel me? In my opinion. Big up Faye again. I watch all of Rodrygo's clips. He runs into cul-de-sacs, low football IQ, bad at finishing, I think is what she meant, and has flopped for 4 seasons at Madrid. When he's played,
Sterling.
Like, he's played on the right. He hasn't failed because there was seasons where him and Vinny were on absolute crud. When he plays on the left, you see the capability of the man. When he plays on the right, it isn't as good. But the way, I don't know like what has happened between you and Rodrygo, but yeah. Let us know in the chat.
There in the super chat, I watched the clips. Like you have to watch like Rodrygo's mash. Let's not act like Rodrygo is not match work at Real Madrid playing from the right. He has they have been successful and he has played a major role in them being successful. What? That's crazy to say he's flopped at Madrid. Yeah.
Other transfer news. It's not. I should have just put Man City news, blood. You understand? Because that is the other transfer news, blood. You get me? Mons thought he was going to win the transfer window this summer. Normally it's Lewis. He's no longer even involved in the battle, blood. You understand? Mons thought he was going to win it. You understand?
And sacked, apparently.
What?
And sacked.
Whoa.
What?
Where's Fabrizio? Here's Fabrizio. Where is the Fabrizio ain't said nothing. Fabrizio ain't said nothing. Well, okay, here we go. Oh shit. So what is this? Is this like a certified thing, the Spurs Express thing?
Yo, Matt Law was the first
Matt
one
Law.
to break Poch being sacked.
Matt
as
Law,
well.
bro.
Oh, I didn't see the Matt Law underneath.
Yeah, Matt Law's legit. He's the one that broke Poch being sacked before anyone.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Babe.
Gone.
Gotta tell
Oh,
the
you're
wife,
about to get the missus reaction. Ah.
babe. I know she can hear me, bruv.
Oh dear. I said Ange gone, bruv. Exclusive confirmation expected to come that Postecoglou has been sacked by Tottenham Hotspur.
Breaking news. Need your opinion on this. Ange Postecoglou has been sacked. Yep.
No, I don't believe it.
Ange Postecoglou has been sacked as Tottenham manager.
No, I don't.
She's going on her phone. She don't believe me. She's literally going on her phone. What site do you have for football, bro?
You ain't a credible source, Troops, man. You know, that's crazy
How
work.
can she say I'm not a credit? Matt Law is the one that tweeted it. He's
She
very
don't
credible.
believe you because you're a
He's the
troll.
one
That's
that
why.
tweeted about Poch when he got sacked at Chelsea.
No, I didn't want him sacked.
One of the greatest days of my life, man.
She didn't want him sacked.
One more.
Well, he just made them a
One more
European
season.
champion.
One more season.
Fair.
He's not getting that season.
Wow. It doesn't say anything.
Nah, because it's Twitter.
For Fab or Tottenham to tweet out.
Yeah.
Wow.
You sad?
Yeah, a little bit. Quite liked him.
Is it? You like the kangaroo?
Kangaroo.
Because he won you a trophy. Just one. Yeah, the only.
Yeah, man
fucking
said
one.
season 3 is better than season 2 for that. That's crazy.
I like how he got killed in
Only
season
season 3 to get
He got killed in season 3, blood.
Season 3 got cancelled.
Season 3 got cancelled, bro. That's dark. That's
Out of
dark.
nowhere, bruv. I didn't think they were gonna sack him. You know, I can't lie. I didn't think they were gonna
That's
sack
crazy.
him. That is crazy, blood. But I just been sacked, people. You understand? That's transfer news as well, because what's gonna happen in the managerial transfer window now? You understand? Apparently, Thomas Frank was highly touted.
They're putting
Um,
it Thomas Frank.
I'm not happy about that, blood.
How's he getting sacked and he won a trophy and Arteta's still chilling?
What was that?
Did you not hear that?
No.
Oh, what'd she
was
say?
that?
She said, "How's he got sacked and he's won a trophy and Arteta's just chilling?"
Ha, ha. I said Spurs owners got better mentality than Arsenal. It's crazy.
If Thomas Frank goes there, that's dangerous, bro, because he'll have he'll have more money to spend at Tottenham.
I'm saying Xavi. Imagine Xavi. Imagine they got Xavi.
What, Xavi Hernandez? Nah, you're mental, bruv. Don't. You're mental, bruv. You're mental. mate.
We've seen Conte and Mourinho go there, so
That is, you know what? Valid point. That is very, very true. We have seen
But Conte and Mourinho also to rebuff that. Conte and Mourinho have Premier League experience. They're Premier League winning managers. They have already been working in England. Xavi has never worked outside of Spain, let alone managerial football career. He just stayed in Barcelona, Catalonia. You probably don't even have a passport, blood. You understand? I think it's a bit different with Xavi Hernandez, bro. You get me? I think Thomas Frank is the front runner, blood. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is the front runner. Yeah, he will be. I think he'll do well there too. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
That's why I don't want him to go there, blood.
I know. I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he picks up another trophy.
You see, flawless, blood. Just fuck off, bro. Yeah? Just fuck off, blood. Seriously. Just fuck off, blood. I don't like that, blood. I don't even want to let you back.
Why are you stressed? It's only little old Tottenham, man. Why are you stressed?
I don't want
man?
them doing. I don't want them doing well. I don't want them trying to build off this Europa League victory. I don't want
you
none of
don't.
that, blood. You had your one trophy. Now go fuck off for another 17
Nah.
years, mate.
Nah,
Yeah?
man. They trying to, you know what I'm saying? They moving forward, it seems. Thomas Frank, like you said, smart move. Someone who's Premier League proven has done very well with Brentford on a shoestring budget. Now you're going to Spurs who have bigger pull and bigger money.
And it wouldn't surprise me if Frank went there because
Yeah.
2 years running, he's lost his best player. And Mbeumo, Tone, and you understand? When they lost Tone, they had the comfort of having Visa and Mbeumo there.
Facts.
When they go, you know what I mean? Yeah, they made a good move in getting Keller from Liverpool as a goalkeeper, but your strike force has been absolutely gutted.
Facts. Maybe
Like
he
a
goes
fish
there and
blood.
they take Visa to Spurs as well. Maybe a double deal. Maybe.
This is not good. What also isn't good is Man City blood. You get me?
I see.
Pep is not fucking about. Rinders, Cherki, Ait Nori.
There you go. Fab bomb and
Oh,
sacked.
God. Okay.
Yep, Fab
Fab bomb.
tweeted.
There
Back
we
on
go.
the share
He's done.
screen.
Where we are. There it is. Scroll down, Lou. Scroll down.
I don't know where
Oh!
that'll be.
Nah, 1 minute. I have to move the thing. Do that again.
Oh, that was okay, cool.
There it is,
There
people.
we go.
Ange Postecoglou has been sacked by Tottenham Hotspur. Decision made by Chairman Daniel Levy. Blood. Ange is gone. Thomas Frank. Now you're gonna get all of the Thomas Frank's leading front runner. Thomas Frank has handed in. Thomas Frank has notified Brentford that he wants to leave for Tottenham. And bro, he might take more than Vissa. He might take Norgard over there because they need to work on that midfield as well.
They need
You
to
know
work
what I
on
mean?
attack. Maybe it's both. Maybe he takes both over there.
It's not looking. Yeah, bruv.
Because Norgard got quite a few. I think he got like 10 assists. So you take Norgard, you take Visa, then you got Kulusevski, Solanke.
Yeah, this is looking mad, bruv. I'm not gonna lie.
And they go add to it. Obviously, they got rejected for Mbeumo and I think Sane, but they're looking to invest. Because talk says Levy might move on as well. That's what I've been hearing. Levy might be getting pushed out.
Is it?
No?
But Daniel Levy made the decision to sack him, so he's still making decisions.
He's making a decision for now. Interesting.
I don't
Gonna
think
miss
he'll be
it, man.
man. So
That was a regular 3 points right there.
yeah, now, yeah, because we were 6 point in them home and away, blood. You understand? We turned it back into 3-point lane. You get me? Thomas Frank, he's gonna make it a lot more difficult. You understand? His Brentford team always give us trouble at the Emirates, blood. Always, bro. You understand?
Oh, bro, we got 2 wins against them since they got promoted.
Yeah, they've been clapping you lot, blood, differently. You understand?
I went 3 years in a row winning at the Bridge. I hated it.
Yeah, they were cooking you, man. But yeah, man, that is fucking mental.
R.I.P. Ange. Hold.
I just spun my fucking. That just
Yeah,
spun
no,
me.
man really left with a trophy, you know.
Big up Kurt Chaos. Grealish's biggest City moment is trying to ask TT if he could get past Walker. Real talk. Or being drunk when on the treble victory. You get me? That as well, blood. Big up Sai. Again, panel, turn off cameras if you won the Men Champions League. You lot are pricks, bro. I swear down.
Oh, Lewis ain't here, man. Otherwise, we would have. Fuck.
You lot are actually pricks, bro. You get
That's
me?
side. Blame side, man.
None of you lot going live, innit?
No, I'm not. But I'm going live.
Big up Love United, hate the ops, my G. What phase is Daniel Levy in? Ange won them their first trophy in years, and now he sacked him after winning a trophy. Meanwhile, King Arteta stinking out the place, blood. You get me? He has to win something this year, bruv. You know what I mean? He shouldn't be in charge, in my opinion, but I'm not on the board. My opinion don't count. You get me? My opinion does not count, blood. None of the man them are going live.
Lewis definitely not going live, no. Not on his channel.
Nah, there's nothing on his channel.
Okay. It's not big.
Nothing on his channel, blood. You get me? So big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Episode 397 wrapped up like a Zubi, blood. You get me? Big up the man them as always, blood, taking their time out. You know what I mean? Months, Flawless, Lou. Big up your damn selves every single time, blood. You get me? Make sure you subscribe to the man them as well. Link in the description as always, blood. I might do the Jamaica game tomorrow. So keep your eyes on the socials. Sunday, I will do the Nation League final. I might do Money in the Bank as well. I might do Money in the Bank. So keep your eyes on that. You get me? Just keep your eyes on the socials. I'm not saying I'm going to do it. That's why I'm just saying keep your eyes on the socials. I might do it, blood. You get me? But one last super chat just flew in. Big up Enes, my G. Ange, to be fair, did say after his season 3 is better, season 2, that he might have made a mistake since sometimes the main character dies in season 3. That's what I'm saying. They killed him off in season 3, bro. They duppied his Clark.
Seriously, even give him a chance to try win the Super Cup, you know. It's crazy.
Oh, what a shame. You understand? Never
It's
had a
shame.
chance anyway.
But hey, Thomas Frank, mate.
Unfortunately, you get me. But yeah, big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Make sure you slap a like on your way out, blood. You get me? Big up the super chatters, big up the mods them as always, blood. And yeah, you lot enjoy your weekend. Keep your eyes on the socials to find out what's going on. And we will see you lot on Monday, bro.
Big up.
Cheers.